Welcome. Here we go. Got a hopefully maybe multiple live mock drafts going on here. I think maybe we should just warm up with one between the two of us as we get things rolling in here. You know, classic late night stream for us, Dan.
Oh yeah,
How you doing tonight?
I'm good. I got some sangria. Kind of going
Oh yeah.
dynasty and beers here, kind of old school. So yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to go live tonight. Just kind of a spontaneous thing. So hope we got some people joining us, and yeah, we're gonna have a fun night.
Yeah, I mean we're getting back into the grind now. We we've been getting some shorts up. We're really working on some videos. Got what 4 videos recorded the other day.
Oh
So
yeah.
the first one's up, and then we got the second one coming up tomorrow, and then probably in the next few days we'll have the other two rolling up, which is actually like a 2-part series. You know, spoiler alerts. We're
Oh yeah.
redrafting the rookie class, which should be a really fun one.
Yeah, we did do that on a stream, but I mean, it feels like things have even changed since then.
Yeah, we did that with
And
like other people too. It wasn't even.
Yeah, that was kind of spontaneous. Like this one was a little more calculated, so I think that'll be interesting for everyone to see just how quickly the values have changed for some of these rookies, even relative to like a few weeks ago, certainly a few months ago. And we also put out a video today that was really fun. Definitely one for all the sickos out there. It's basically like 24 players you can buy in Dynasty right now to give you dirt cheap production for this season. I think that's a really useful video because we're always looking to preserve those first and seconds, and if we can get some cheap production for a third, fourth, fab, free off waivers, like we're always looking to do that. So definitely check out that video.
Yeah, definitely underrated. Getting those getting those sneaky guys from that video. Yeah, I mean we say the video like we had a pretty good track record. Now we didn't have such tight parameters last year, so we
Yeah,
did have like some players like Michael Pittman on there, which was helpful. But this year we're really being
dumpster diving.
strict about
Yeah.
what players we get on that list to be the most helpful possible, because of course in other videos we make, obviously on the sleeper channel as well, there's gonna be a lot of those like kind of Michael Pittman-ish guys going there. Chris Godwin's a guy I like. I mean, they're not. I mean, not that it's not obvious, or sorry, not that it is obvious, but it's also like not some kind of big secret or something. Whereas like,
Hmm.
yeah, a lot of these players we're drafting, are really overlooked. So,
Oh yeah, for sure. I think we definitely upped the difficulty for this year's version of that video. Whereas like last year, like some of those players, like I don't know, may have been worth a second. I can't remember for sure.
for
Like
sure,
probably
yeah.
Pittman at least. But this year we were like, okay, they have to be worth like basically a third or less, and it can't be like anyone like too obvious or on the nose.
Yeah, 2 players that we draft got a nice little boost immediately after we recorded that video, which was they're Texans, 2 Texans in that video. So
Yeah.
obviously Jaden Higgins goes down the ACL. R.I.P. to him.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah. Anything else we should mention before we start our mock draft here?
No, I think we could jump into it. I'm sure different conversation topics will come up.
Okay. I will send you the link here.
All right.
I guess I'll just have to DM it to you here.
All right. Yeah, I got that. There we go.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Joseph. I'll send you the link here, Joseph, in chat.
do
Just
you
give me
care what
one
spot
minute.
I take? What should I do here? Should I try to challenge myself?
Yeah, you take whatever spot you want. I'm gonna wait for anyone. Yeah, yeah. All the viewers can join here, of course, as well.
Hmm.
We just fire up the stream, so we don't expect to fill it. But like our last live stream, we had a full group of people and more waiting to go. So I mean, if we can ever get that rolling tonight, that would be awesome. But mostly just gonna draft and not too worried. Worry too much about how many people we get in here. More the
Yeah,
merrier.
and let us know how the audio is. Like if Blake and I's levels are approximately like on the same level in terms of volume. I do have a new microphone, so we got a little bit more of a professional setup here. So hopefully the audio quality is a little better on my end. So yeah, let us know what you think of that, and if we need to adjust any of the levels at all.
Yeah, and yeah, Joseph, if you're not in the Discord, We have it in the description, and we also we'll throw links up and stuff like that if you ever want to mock draft with us, see our new video. Like I said, we're pumping a bunch of stuff out, so I did throw it in the chat there for you. But make sure you join the Discord if you are not already. It should be you there. JY3 got the Joe Burr photo, but we'll give it a few minutes here then just to see if anyone else wants to join. But again, it might just be like the three of us for all we know.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And actually, you mentioned how we recorded a bunch of videos recently. One of those videos is basically like an all-in-one comprehensive crash course for how to win your 2026 fantasy football draft. So, as in redraft, and I think that'll be a really helpful video. I mean,
for sure.
I'm sure it's all, we have a lot of sickos in here, so I mean, I'm sure it covers like some things that, a bunch of you guys like already know, but at a minimum, I think it'll be a really good reminder of some things. And I definitely think we'll, point out a few things that maybe you had overlooked or forgotten about. So definitely look out for that video soon.
Yeah, like the strategy that we use there, too. Like, it's one that, I'm not sure you can tell me if you did that, in recent memory, Dan, or have been trying to focus on that. That's one thing I really tried focusing on last year. Basically I won't like spoil it or whatever, so you guys can at least watch the video. But basically like the drafts, and you'll see here in the mocks. I mean, it's not going to be some big secret, but basically like focusing on running backs. And that's something I really, really focused on last year because my dynasty brain wants to go receivers, young, exciting receivers. So I was very tempted last year with Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Nico Collins. All those guys were sitting at the 1-2 turn last year, and I picked 12, and I went double running back. And even though like at the time a chain was like a reach because he had like calf injury. Point being, you go double running back, or you try to go running back heavy. And that, I really think, is the key to success, as we talk about, in detail, why that is in the video.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been, like, a pretty big running back guy, pretty much for as long as I can remember. I mean, when I was first playing fantasy football, I mean, it was such a different era, and, like, running backs were king. I mean, you could, like, just go, like, running back, running back, running back, running back in, like, the first few rounds, and you could just, like, destroy everybody else. You know what I mean? You're getting like these studs. I mean, it was just ridiculous. So, but I mean, the position has definitely made a comeback in the last couple of years here. So I'm riding it.
For sure. By the way, I just started up the draft here.
Okay.
While we're here.
And see, this is a tough decision. This is why I picked the 3 spot because, am I going to pick a running back here? I don't know. So I guess I'll get forced into receiver, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But
it'll be interesting to see.
See, that's a big reason why I don't want to pick at 3. I would much rather be picking basically like 109 to 112 personally.
Yeah, because we're drafting with the computers, I think it'll work out okay. I think you'll have like, Derrick Henry or Kenneth Walker or something like that fall to you, which you're not going to normally get in a regular draft, but it'll be interesting if it doesn't work out that way. This is a very tough decision here. Now, it's one that I haven't been faced with on this turn. That's why I'm sitting here now. Very, very difficult. Like, I truly don't have a stance on this giant tier of running backs. I mean, I think you could literally throw Derrick Henry, up here as well. Probably not going to go with him. I mean, I think Ashton Gent. Oh, I guess I got auto picked at chain. I forgot it was a 30-second clock, but basically Ashton Genty's got my eyes there. Obviously a chain, another very, very talented running back. I am a little sketched out on him, but I mean, I guess the computer made my my pick.
But I mean, you were definitely going 2 running backs there, so I don't think you can go too wrong with A chain.
Yeah, I mean they're all good running backs, right? Like I'm thinking about Chase Brown there too. Really like Chase Brown. And you don't have a running back fall to you. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't expect to. I mean, certainly not in a real draft. So I don't know. I guess I'll go Bowers here. I mean, this is such a hard spot to draft from. Like, I am so hoping I don't get faced with this in my home league.
Funny enough, like, I mean, I'm interested to see how this draft ends up. Like, honestly, you might be able to put something together here. The issue is, like, do you go running back here right now?
Nah, I'm just gonna lean into like I guess like kind of a zero running back
Yeah.
so far. I mean, yeah, it's the exact opposite of what we want to do, but it does feel like I'm a little forced into it. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I could have like reached with my first round pick. I mean, we get so trapped into ADP that it almost feels like wrong not to take
Yeah.
like Chase or Puka or JSN or at the 103 there because you feel like, oh, no one else does that. It's like reaching, but like for all we know, like James Cook or Jonathan Taylor or A-Chain could be a better pick than those guys. Like, so
Exactly. Yeah.
I think I even have to remind myself, like, you don't have to go by ADP there.
Yeah. No, exactly. And I think do think there's some running backs that could fall down to you here. And honestly, like, not that I think it's like a great strategy because it's basically the opposite of what we're saying is optimal.
Yeah.
But I do think you can kind of low key do a 0 RB at the front of the draft there, which we're gonna probably see you do here. Being that you don't have a running back, JY3 gets Cam Scatterbo nice in behind it, his normal.
I mean,
draft
would it be crazy to take David Montgomery here? I mean,
no,
or
not at all.
Judkins?
Like he normally goes right around here anyways. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to queue up Montgomery, Judkins. I mean, heck, even Swift. You got the Monangai injury. I think Swift gets a nice boost here. All right, we'll go with Montgomery. Let's see how this turns out. I mean, I think Montgomery could have a really big year. I mean, it feels kind of early, but like it's really not. I mean, to get like a potential workhorse running back in the late fourth round. I mean, imagine if he has like a Joe Mixon kind of season, like Mixon had a couple years ago.
Yeah, everyone's talking about that. I do think that's a pretty dangerous like assumption, but I like Montgomery though too.
Yeah.
I think for Dynasty, it's a fine thing you got 6 seconds left, just making sure you know.
Wait, who does? Isn't that the bot?
You got 2 seconds left. Yeah, Judkins, okay.
Oh, dude! Like when you said that, it was showing me that Team 2 had like 5 seconds left. So like I don't know what's up with Sleeper.
Gotcha.
Just need to I guess I should have refreshed it when you said that, but I was so confused by that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'll take Judkins. I was probably gonna go 2 running backs there. I also had Swift queued. But yeah, I love Judkins this year. I mean, I don't know if I have like a strong stance there, but I'd be happy with either of them. Maybe you'd give Swift the edge because of the Monangai injury, but I think before the Monangai injury, I think I would have probably slightly favored Judkins.
Yeah. And Joseph here is going with pretty much the same build as you. Obviously, you got Nico Collins instead of Bowers.
Ooh. Oh, shoot. It auto-picked me.
Okay,
Can we undo that?
Yeah, we'll pause it here. I'll take yourself off here and then.
Oh, yeah, I was going to take Jalen Warren.
Okay.
Can we...
I'll put him in for you.
Okay, thanks.
And just make sure you're off auto draft right now.
Oh, yeah.
In the queue
easy
thing.
to forget to do that. Okay, I'm off now.
Yeah, you're the auto pick king here, as always. Okay, you're back up the clock.
Okay. Let's actually look at some other positions here. Oh, Parker Washington. Yeah, I think I'll go with Parker.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I mean, I love this team. I mean, I don't know if it would go this well in a real draft, but like, hey, I kind of made it work, didn't I? I mean, probably got lucky with the, bots picking.
Yeah, it's because, like, that's the thing. It's a phenomenal draft. The issue is you see Kyle Pitts, Harold Fannin, Kraft, Laporta. Like, I think all those guys are maybe one of the tight ends are gone, but yeah. And even actually Daniels and Hurts don't normally go.
Right.
So, like, phenomenal values on Warren, phenomenal value on Price for Joseph there, phenomenal value, obviously, on Parker Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love the tight ends here.
Right.
They left me Jackson Dart 7-12 here. Obviously, some quarterbacks we love down the board here, but I obviously view him as a potential elite, elite quarterback here. Literally was the quarterback 1 overall throughout throughout his stretch starting last year. So
in points per game, yeah.
I am gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with Quentin Johnson at 801.
Oh man, big snipe there.
Yeah. I was thinking about Chris Godwin as well, but I saw it. That's the thing. QJ is just buried. Justin Herbert, Mr. Joseph Rolls. I'm liking his build. Obviously, again, like the sleeper ADP or auto drafting is not the greatest. Again, like reaching on the tight ends, stuff like that. But still a phenomenal team he's got. Very similar to yours right now.
And are we imagining this is 4-point passing touchdowns?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Did you want Trevor Lawrence?
Oh, I had him queued.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh God, it gave me two quarterbacks. Okay, so I'm so sorry. Why do I have to hit refresh? Like this is driving me nuts.
Okay, I guess, yeah, I guess just keep hitting it.
Okay, yeah. I think I'll go with. You know what? I'll take Jonathan Brooks here.
John Brooks.
Yeah.
Mr. Brooks. Yeah, you guys have got a great running back room. Obviously, yeah, he's got Justin's got Scatabo, Swift, Price. You know, we don't love Scatabo, but he got him at least at like a 4.9. Like that's
Yeah.
completely reasonable price. You know, we're talking more about like we've seen him go like
Right.
mid to late third, stuff like
Right.
that. You know,
Yeah,
that's
late
where
four. Yeah, late four is a little more palatable. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to think about like whether I'd even take him there. Probably not. You know, being honest, but certainly better.
yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll make probably some videos and content on why we're so down on Scatabo. I mean, we already have.
Oh yeah,
Plenty, but
we've covered that plenty.
yeah. But I was gonna make some shorts, or maybe for the other channel, for the sleeper channel, if anything. Oh boy, who am I gonna take here? I'll just take something like Jaden Reed or something as a panic pick here before it autos me.
Okay.
I am really cranking up the receivers. I'm actually really liking this draft. Obviously, again, just it's pretty easy to draft the computers, but to get Diggs and Jaden Reed there as wide receiver, what is that? Five? No. Yeah, wide receiver 5 and 6. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Frank, how's it going, man? How are you doing? And Frank, if you're interested in drafting with us, we are just doing our first little mock here, and we will leave, of course, the link for the new one if you're down. Little Chris Rodriguez pick, and Jordan Addison 904 for Joseph. Phenomenal pick there, of course.
I'll go Romeo Dobbs.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah,
you're on auto again.
Yeah, I'll take it off. God. I swear, like it's so tricky with having to like keep it refresh, and I wish it would just work. But what are you gonna do? Oh, let's see. Concepcion went. Yeah, he was gonna be my pick. Let's see. I'll go.
Oh yeah, Camex here. Okay, perfect.
I'll queue
Sweet.
up Coker. Oh, Stribling. It's kind of fun. Oh wait, you have a pause right now?
You got 4 seconds left.
Oh, okay. All right, Coker. Yeah, tough call between Coker and Stribling there. I'm just trying to think like which one fit my build better. I guess I could have argued like swing on the upside of
Yeah.
Stribling since I already had like Chase and Neighbors and Parker Washington, Dobbs. So I don't know, but I mean I still think Coker has sneaky upside. But yeah, maybe Stribling would have been a better pick. I'm not sure.
I definitely would have went Stribling there. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's not that I really, especially like with Dynasty, it's not that I hate Coker. I actually think he could be a fun kind of like late round guy.
Yeah.
It's just like I got enough concerns about like Ted McMillan, you know, paying off himself, you know, for a number 2 receiver on the Panthers to pay it off is a whole
Right.
nother question. Obviously, it's all about the price, of course, but I don't feel like it's like. Yeah, there's just like other options on the board that are pretty fun.
But hey, Haynes King's gonna come in there. He's gonna be the new Brock Purdy, and like that Panthers offense is gonna be humming.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean that's the dream, anyways.
that certainly is. I don't know. Let's click Denzel Boston here. I just can't click on one of those running backs personally.
Yeah. Running backs are pretty gross by this point.
Yeah.
All right, here I'm gonna refresh.
And Joseph went Stribling there. Nice pick. But yeah,
Okay. Oh man, he almost fell back to me.
yeah, you are back on the clock, sir.
Yeah, I think I'll go. Let's see, I mean, do I even need another running back? Not really. I'll go Jalen McMillan. I'm really high on him.
All right.
Yeah, I've been saying like this year's Parker Washington, so I'm hoping that comes to fruition. I really think he kind of fits the profile though. Like we, you know, I mean, if anything, we probably have seen more flashes out of Jalen McMillan than we had from Parker Washington going into last season. So if
Oh,
anything,
sure, yeah.
it'd be even like more obvious. I mean, it might sound like, oh my gosh, like that would never happen in a million years.
7 seconds left, by the way. If you,
Yeah, I'll go Cyrus Allen. Yeah. Um, yeah,
no, yeah,
it might seem so improbable, but like that would be even less improbable than Parker Washington was last year.
no, yeah, I definitely get where you're coming from. I'm just gonna have to click some disgusting tight end here. By the way, I mean I don't want to do it at all. I guess let's go. Why do they have to draft 9 tight ends per team here? But whatever. Normally that's like Dallas Goedert or something. Definitely not Dalton Schultz. That's a nightmare. But what can you do? I don't know. I'll just click Keaton Mitchell here for vibes. But
Yeah.
sorry, what were we saying there before I? Oh yeah, it was about
McMillan.
It was about McMillan. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying here on McMillan, of course. You know, I think it is. Like, it's tough to say because it's like I like him as a pick late, right? But at the same time, kind of reading the stuff out of camp, it is kind of tough to. I don't know. The window does seem a little narrow, and then yeah, like Tez Johnson's getting hype. Now the great question is like, is it real hype? Because like who's actually running with the ones? I'm gonna assume it's Jalen McMillan, right? That's like what I care about.
Yeah, I would think so.
As long as he's got a high route percentage, then I think it's possible for Jalen McMillan. Yeah, I mean when you're getting him this late, like
yeah, exactly. I mean, he seems like it's pretty much a free shot.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, Tez Johnson himself has been a little banged up. Of course, we know Ibuka has a toe injury. Like that's a little iffy and kind of ambiguous. We don't know exactly what's going on there right now. We don't know if it's like turf toe or something else. Makes me nervous. Like hearing toe, like I am not filled with like good feelings when I hear a wide receiver dealing with a toe issue. So,
of course, yeah. No, I think that's a good point for.
And I think so. I think there's opportunity there. I mean, I like Ted Hurst as well, as, as a rookie, but who knows what to expect from him. He might have to earn his way onto the field. So I think one way or another, I mean, as long as McMillan himself is healthy, I think he's going to find his way onto the field a good bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I think the Ibuka injury could open some things up for him too, especially early season. So, I definitely don't want to write him off. But I've been getting like also, I don't know, like lower, like not as great vibes on him somehow. If that makes any sense, despite like more, because I did like him before. I mean, not that I don't now, but it's just I don't
know. Before what exactly?
Like before the Ibuka toe thing, which is funny. It's just like the vibes are down, but like I mean the opportunity is obviously there. So
right.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Joseph's team here before we go. Maybe we can talk about our teams if we want for a moment, and then we'll actually let me just drop the link here real quick for the new one.
For the next one.
Yeah, just to make sure we're not.
So that way, get a start on getting it filled.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we would love some more people to jump in here. I mean, the more people we have in here, the more accurate this draft board is going to be in terms of it being something realistic that you could actually expect when you're drafting for your home league. So if you're thinking about it, like definitely jump in here.
I'm just gonna pull up our YouTube chat here and make it easy.
Yeah, and also if you are enjoying this live stream and want us to do more of these, definitely hit that like button. Yeah, if you're thinking about it, like definitely jump in here. Really help YouTube push our live stream out to new viewers. We're trying to grow the channel, pushing toward 1,000 subscribers. So we would love to hit that goal. So if you are enjoying this and want more, hit the like, make sure you're subbed, and we so appreciate everyone's support.
Yeah, get your asses in there. Get your draft spot of choice. Link is in the Discord and the live chat, of course. And hey, thanks for joining the Discord there, Joseph. Again, for anyone that's not in there, I'd say it's a pretty helpful tool for you guys. Or just like kind of, obviously we got a tight-knit community being, a relatively small channel, but people will answer all your dynasty trade questions, your redraft ones, your start sits. Obviously, we're going to do streams as well. But basically, if you have a question there, someone will answer you. Obviously, us too, if we can.
For sure.
Best place to get in touch with us there, of course. Let's take a look at Joseph's team here. Basically, goes with the same stars as you. I mean, obviously, this is the concern about being in the slot. And it's just so funny that taking McCaffrey at pick 3 or 4 or whatever is that's I don't know, some crazy idea. It feels like. but that's what I would personally do in a real draft. Of course, you guys, in a mock, seeing how it goes, because I don't want to start with the 3 receivers. However, in this mock, I think you guys both knock it down. I mean, again, we don't love Scatabo, but still, good price on him. Swift 5'4", great running back, for this build as an RB2. And then Jadarian Price, I mean, phenomenal pick at 609. I made a short saying basically like at the 5-6 turn, I think he's a great pick if you need a running back. So,
yeah, I mean, he pulled off the 0 running back. I don't know if it would go this well in a real draft, just like I was saying about my own team. So I think we, both Joseph and I may have gotten a little bailed out here by that. So, be caution about that when you're actually drafting in your real league. But it did work out pretty nicely here.
Yeah, it wouldn't definitely wouldn't be as good of options at running back, but I think when you do double tap at 4 and 5, it's possible, right? Maybe he would have had to go Montgomery. Maybe you would have went Montgomery Swift instead or something in a real draft. I think Swift might be there at 504 in a decent amount of drafts. And then I love Addison as a pick. I will say this: I don't understand the Courtland Sutton pick. I mean, I know that there's not like. It's a pretty flat tier, but I'm picking Quentin Johnston over him all day. Heck, I'm picking Chris Godwin over him and stuff like that. I know that's a reach for ADP. I just don't like the Chris Godwin pick. I'm sorry, the Courtland Sutton one.
Yeah, I agree.
Just a pick and redraft. I don't care about much. In Dynasty, I'm more open to him just because he's very cheap and no one cares about him. That's why I don't like him. Like I suppose the 7th round's like a pretty premium spot. I know that in a real draft, Jane Daniels might be there or something. I would far rather go with that. So.
And it does seem like because Joseph picked 3 wide receivers to start the draft, that he was in a little bit more of a position to maybe swing for upside with that pick rather than just sort of like, hit the double with a Courtland Sutton.
I don't even know if I see the double again. Like in Dynasty, when you have really deep starting lineups, but like I would just rather have Jordan Addison. He got him 2 rounds later, so that's kind of my one thing. I would if Joseph's looking for any feedback, I think Courtland Sutton's like a pretty just like he's like a single, like maybe a double, I guess. But
yeah.
I'm not seeing the upside there. And of course, again, like I think if a normal draft goes in, I highly doubt that's his pick. Like if the tight ends and the quarterbacks are there and stuff. So but I was gonna answer a question here. We got Admit in here. Welcome. It says, where do we have Schultz ranked given the Higgins injury? As you can see, I had to pick Schultz here just because the sleeper Autobots were just drafting 2 and 3 tight ends, it seemed like all of the teams late, so I didn't have any options. But where do we have them ranked? We don't have official redraft rankings, although I was gonna say we should come up with like a draft guide for people. I was thinking about putting that together, just like a free draft guide for anyone.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even know that it really matters rankings. I think that what matters more is targets and fades. So though we don't have rankings, I would still have Schultz pretty low overall, Admit. Yeah. But what I would say is that if you somehow get in a situation like I did here, then he's a fine target. If you somehow everyone in your league drafts 2 tight ends, it's not going to happen. So maybe if you go with a sketchy kind of tight end 1 though, in the last round or something, or last 2 rounds, I suppose you go with Schultz. Realistically, he should be on the waiver wire. And that's not.
I agree.
That's not any disrespect to him. He could end up as a tight end 1 again, but if he does, it's going to be like a very lame tight end 1 season.
Right.
I do think you should like pick someone else probably in your draft. And then scoop them on the waiver wire if you need to.
I think
after the fact.
I think Dalton Schultz is like break glass in case of emergency. You know what I mean? Like it is not your plan A. It's not even your plan B. But like if all else fails and your league is really tight end hungry for whatever reason, and you're scrambling around in that like final round of the draft, and you just need like some solid production to start the season, hey, Dalton Schultz is your guy. I mean, you'd basically put him in like a similar category as like, Hunter Henry and, guys like that. Hopefully he's not your starter, but, not the worst emergency plan.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And I would much prefer, I'd feel much better leaving my draft with like Isaiah Likely, Dallas Goedert, even Jawan Johnson. Like I'd feel, so much better, even if like maybe the points per game doesn't end up being like hugely different, but I don't know. Like I just feel like I at least have like a bigger weekly ceiling with those guys. Whereas with Schultz, it feels like the weekly ceiling is like pretty limited.
Yeah, I 100% agree there. And by the way, just the final comments. I like how Joseph finished out this draft. I will say, you know, I'm not like the biggest Rodriguez guy. Now we just included him in that video in Dynasty because he's very cheap. Um, you know, I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm looking at the board. There's probably a better 10th round pick in my opinion. Like, or yeah, 1009. Like, I would go Jonah Coleman personally over him, though I know it's very, you know, hard to see the path, especially immediately on Coleman. Whereas like a Tootin injury could help Rodriguez. Um, I don't know. I feel like in the 10th, in the ninth, or yeah, sorry, the 10th round, there's got to be something on the board that's maybe a little higher, you know, swing. But if you are high on Rodriguez, I certainly get it. And of course, they had the Stribling pick, a nice, you know, way to go out, like the double tight end, Okonkwo and Juwan, if you go really late like that. So I do like how he closed it out there.
Hey, Camex, his comment just made me laugh here. He says, yeah, this is a goated group. Literally, Dan here, if they get 10 subs tonight, will literally tell you Mason Dodd's first round pick in the Flock League draft. Enticing stuff. So yeah, for anyone that didn't hear, I was recently in Austin, Texas. I went to the Flock League meetup just as a fan. It was so much fun. We're definitely going to be, you know, releasing some videos and shorts about it. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. I think you guys will really enjoy it. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about that, yeah, would be happy to answer and talk about it. But yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, definitely leave some comments or questions about the meetup there. Dan, well, yeah, was the only one I didn't go. But Dan, you don't have to spoil anything for us. But I'm just curious because I never even asked you.
Yeah.
More because like I just like didn't. I'm not like too into the big flock, into the flock stuff, but I'll still like watch some videos. I think like the draft I'll probably watch. It's fun, but I definitely just like don't have time to keep up on like the in season stuff.
Yeah.
But do you know who like? Did you see anything on the board? Do you know who the picks are? Like,
oh yeah, I mean, I didn't see a draft board or anything, but there was definitely a lot of discussion about what players like each of the content creators had taken, and there were definitely a lot of live trade discussions going on at this bar that we met at, and yeah, I mean, it was really fun, but yeah, I mean, it never stops with them. I mean, they're always like looking for I mean, they like just drafted their team. They're already negotiating trades and everything. So definitely a fun atmosphere to be around.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good time there. Admit said he drafted Kraft, and yeah, he's concerned with Higgins, so he dropped him for Schultz. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I would just make sure that there's not people like Stribling on the waiver wire. You know, you just never know in these redraft leagues. A lot of them are so shallow. There might be guys like that. Like, I might almost have Cyrus Allen for week 1 on my roster, just in the case that he makes some kind of splash or, you know, maybe there's an injury or something that helps him even more, where I want to be kind of getting ahead on the waiver wire. Who has a big, you know, week 1? Who's the hottest waiver wire pickup? That's more where I try to go personally. But if you do want to, if you're worried about Kraft, who it sounds like he's going to play week 1, but it does sound like he's going to be limited, I do understand if there's not like many other options out there on tight end to pick them up. I would just say if there's other tight ends out there though already, like there's a lot of them on the waiver wire, then I don't think it's too necessary.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be like overly concerned about Kraft. I mean, I think the Packers are historically a bit conservative with injuries and like bringing guys back slowly and not wanting to push things too far, but might not be the worst thing in the world. I mean, they're going to make sure he doesn't get re-injured. And I mean, Kraft does strike me as the kind of guy that can produce without playing like the full amount of snaps. And who knows, maybe it doesn't end up being quite as dramatic as they're making it sound, like, oh, a snap count. I know that's like scary to hear. It's the last thing you want to hear as a owner of Kraft, but like it might mean that he's playing 70% of snaps as opposed to like 85% of snaps. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe he's on just as many passing downs. Maybe they remove him, more on the running play. So it's something that might sound a lot worse than it actually is. So I wouldn't get too worked up about it.
Yeah. And Joseph says the Flock draft video releases tomorrow. I didn't know.
Oh, awesome.
Because they drafted that like last week, didn't they?
So wait, which video specifically? Is it going to be like the meetup video or the actual draft?
I think it's the actual draft.
Oh, okay. So nice.
I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah.
And check out the meetup video when they do that for
Oh, hey, I can't
Season
wait for
Dan.
that. Like, I mean, I can pretty much guarantee you I'm going to be in like the background of
Yeah.
some of those shots there. So yeah, I can't wait to
sure.
see that.
By the way, I sent you the link for this on Sleeper, Dan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We have
I will join.
4 people in here, and then me as well, and then you as well. So we'll have at least 6 people in here. If anyone's
Sweet.
watching and not in here and wants to draft with us, click the link. It's up top, or join the Discord. The link is in there as well. And we just recommend joining the Discord, of course, as well.
Yeah, and Blake, are we gonna have like any kind of like goal for this live stream? And we probably should have discussed this like beforehand, but like, is there anything like what kind of reward can we give away here if we reach a certain number of likes for this stream?
That's a good question. Do you have anything on mind?
I mean, we could always like give away one of our roster reviews. I mean, that's something that you guys can hire me and Blake to do for you. We'll make a video breaking down your dynasty roster, or I guess it could even be for redraft, maybe too. But
yeah, I was like, we could do like a redraft, like kind of like
sure.
We could almost do like a redraft like game. We could kind of give someone a choice. We could do like a redraft game plan, like pre-draft thing if they want. We could do a post-draft thing.
Yeah.
You know, review their team and kind of maybe, some things to look out for with the waiver wire. Heck,
or maybe we even give away the draft buddy service if we had like a really high like goal. We would just have to find some way to like randomize like who's in here. Like, do you know how other channels do that, or like what would be the easiest way here? Maybe like everyone who wants to enter it like comments, some specific word.
Yeah,
and then
we could
put like those names in a randomizer.
Yeah, that would probably be the easiest way for us to do it on the spot.
All right, so what word should it be?
Well, we get the light goal. We'll throw the word. We'll worry about the word later.
All right, so what do you want to say? 10 likes, 15? What are we feeling here?
Yeah, so we go for just 10 likes, and
okay,
I'm sure we can hit 10 likes. And if we overachieve, then maybe we give something else away.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, we'll up the ante. So yeah, help us get to 10 likes, and we will definitely give away something cool.
Yeah, we're working on a couple stuff for the redraft. Obviously, we were saying we're getting into it, but yeah, draft guide and draft buddy. The draft guide's in process here. That's something that we can certainly work on very quickly because we know a lot about what we're trying to do this year. We've been making videos about it, and then the draft buddy is a new service where basically. You can hit us up in the Discord, and we will we'll either draft for you if you want, if you just want us to draft for you,
sure,
or we will just or draft with you as well. It's something we do with startups in Dynasty that no one else really does, and we got some good feedback on it as well. I think both people that we have trialed it with. Basically, it's kind of like a beta for Dynasty. They were both very happy and certainly got their money's worth. So we're glad to hear that.
Hell yeah. So yeah, are we? Wait, I gotta pick my spot here in the draft, right?
Yeah, pick a spot. Nahal, are you in here yet? I don't know what your sleeper name is. Are you Brock Purdy? Good to see Nahal back.
Hey, Nahal, good to see you.
And if anyone just joining up, we were literally just saying 10 likes, and we'll give something away. We don't know exactly 100%, but we'll give you something of value for sure, because we're either gonna give you a draft buddy, a draft review, like a pre-draft guide. I mean, honestly, it could be kind of a choice, or maybe a little.
I say we do the team review, because that's actually with that service. Like, we actually haven't done it yet, so I'd really like to do a team review for someone. Like, make a video reviewing your dynasty team, or it could even be redraft. So, why don't we say for 10 likes, we will give away a free team review.
For sure, let's do it.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm going to go at 1 here. I don't know if someone left or swap spots. Okay. Execute. Welcome. He's Brock Purdy. New name, I believe. Execute's a welcome. We'll give it a few more, or whatever, like another minute or two here. Write in chat or something if you're trying to join. I'll repost the link for those of you that are not in.
Yeah, we got Nahal in the mock, so that is awesome to see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Kamek says, should we do a listener league redraft league? Blake and I actually were talking about that. I mean, we're kind of torn because we're probably like a little tapped out in terms of being in enough leagues at this point and then some. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I mean, we could like organize one, even if like you and I like aren't in it, Blake. I don't know. I mean, that's probably
It,
something we'd have to discuss off camera, but
you know what I'd be down for is if we did like a fun listener league chopped league.
oh, okay.
Like
Oh yeah, because
that sounds really
yeah,
fun. You know.
yeah,
And like, hey, if I get eliminated week one,
right.
one less league for
Yeah,
me
then it's one less league, and then it's
yeah,
not an issue anymore. So yeah, actually, I do
yeah,
like that. I think that's a fun compromise. So
yeah.
yeah, Camex, let us know. I'm assuming you're familiar with with the chop leagues. I did one last year; it was a lot of fun. I think I survived like I don't know a handful of weeks. I did okay. But yeah, I'd love to get some redemption for that. So yeah, maybe we'll make it like a $10 buy-in or something like that. Yeah, that'd be fun though.
Yeah, anyone that's in here that would like to be in here, I know obviously we got some new faces in here, and again, join the Discord to like just be in contact with us, and like we can get you in this chop league. There's like 14 spots in these chop leagues that you can get, so I think it would be like super fun. Obviously, if you guys want to just do like a traditional redraft, we can also do that as well. But like, hey, if we hit like I don't know, we hit like 15 likes. I say we literally got to do the redraft or chop the league, and honestly, we can let people vote here with what they would rather do. But yeah, let us know if that is something. Yeah,
Yeah,
Joseph
I
says
mean,
he's down.
I think 15
Nahal says
likes
he's
will do
down.
15 likes will do the chop league, and I saw Nahal's comment that he said that he's down, and one of his friends would be down too. So hey,
Sweet.
awesome. I mean, heck, we got like I don't know, third of the league filled already here.
Sweet. Yeah, if you guys say that you're down in chat, we'll basically note you down. Just to make sure you guys get in. And by the way, I'm starting the draft here, so
Oh, okay.
here we go. This is
Yeah,
my
look
first
alive.
time.
Look
basically-
alive here. My goal is not to go on auto this entire draft.
I believe
So
in
we'll
you.
see if I can do it.
Yeah, I believe in you. I don't know if I truly believe in you, but
Yeah.
I want to say.
Hey, I mean,
believe in you.
I mean, yeah, I definitely think, I wouldn't be placing money on that either. But hey, I'm
What's
gonna
the
do my
line?
best
Like
here.
3.5 auto draft for you? Like,
I mean, yeah, I think you like 10x your money if I don't go on auto. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a tricky pick here. Okay, I'm gonna queue up. Wait, what was that noise? Okay, let me refresh, make sure like nothing bad is happening
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
All right, got Amon Ra queued. I'm gonna queue up James Cook as well. I really like him. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take James Cook. This is my guy. I'm gonna take him at 106. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, I did hear that Ty Johnson's dealing with a little injury, and I was already expecting James Cook to get a boost in his receiving game work this season, anyways, based on a report I read. Everyone forgets that the Bills, did have some coaching changes this offseason. They're not just like running back the same regime from last season. So I definitely think there's potential for change there. And James Cook was known as a pass catching running back out of college. Like this would not be some crazy thing if that happened this season.
yeah, I mean he's capable of it. I definitely do question. I have been questioning the receiving stuff. What I will say though is Ty Johnson going down definitely like that. Now I can start to believe that if he's like actually out long term. Now I don't know exactly his timeline, but I think that's the path, right? Because Ty Johnson still plays. I mean, like not a significant, but he plays a significant amount of the pass work. It's not like there's a lot of like passing work for the running backs to begin with in this Josh Allen offense. So I mean, you need every little bit of it. Obviously, Ray Davis can do it as well. So I definitely am starting to, especially in redraft, see like in Dynasty, I'm not like changing my stance on him. He's a very expensive running back in Dynasty, but in redraft, like I don't really feel too passionate about any of these running backs that are going in behind them. So it's like, yeah, I get it. Like again, I kind of have question marks for every single running back here to some degree. So as long as Jonathan Taylor is going ahead of him, in my opinion, I just prefer Jonathan Taylor. But I mean, I can obviously see James Cook outscoring him if JT has it down here. So.
I mean, to me, like, what offense do you want your running back attached to? Like Josh Allen in the Bills or Daniel Jones in the Colts? And oh, by the way, Daniel Jones is coming off a torn Achilles.
Sorry, I got to lock in here on. This is literally, you guys are the worst. You guys are terrible for leaving me with this. Jesus, like, okay, I'm just taking Unk at the barbecue here, like Rashee Rice.
Hey, Blake, I mean, if you get stuck with the 101 and your real draft, like this is what it's going to look like there at that 2-3 turn. So, I mean, you better, best to prepare for it now.
Yeah, that's it. I got to make a stance here on Josh Jacobs, the GOAT, being disrespected. Got to take him like a very high at ADP to make sure I come out with a running back.
Yeah.
Been definitely taking mine in redraft. Is like I'm not really understanding. When you adjust basically the 3 games out that Josh Jacobs just like played them. He did the T Higgins, like he played them, but he played a few snaps. He didn't. He wasn't healthy. He was playing through injury. When you adjust those games out, he literally outscored James Cook last year. So I don't really understand what people are saying the fall off. I get it. Like there was some injuries, just in total to that offense, and their line has actually gotten worse this year. I don't really understand the fading Josh Jacobs thing at all. I mean, like literally, I believe it's like 18.5 points per game. I have a short on it. When you just eliminate the 3 games where he just played under 50% of snaps, even when you include the injured games, at 50% of snaps, he was still phenomenal. You're on the clock by the way with 10 seconds left.
Oh, thanks. I'll go Olave.
Yeah. So I will basically Josh Jacobs is my James Cook.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Jacobs just kind of feels like a bit of a plotter at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not super exciting.
Yeah, that's what everyone thinks. Like, I mean, but that's what he's just been. Like, he's not, like, gonna blow you away with him. He just falls in the end zone and gets a big workload. That's the whole bet. He's not that.
Well, I wouldn't just say it's what he's been. I mean, I feel like he's felt more explosive and more in his prime and younger, and now he's like he's an older version of like I wouldn't have called him a plotter like 2 years ago. Now he feels like a plotter.
I see. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? He was doing it last year. I mean, I don't think he had like some huge breakaway rate. He just falls in the end zone, gets enough catches, like James Cook amount of catches. And again,
well, it does feel like we have a double standard. I mean, I realize James Cook gets drafted a lot earlier than Josh Jacobs, but like, everyone criticizes James Cook for like not catching enough passes, but you never hear that. You never hear that once about Josh Jacobs, even though he basically catches passes like the same rate as James Cook.
Exactly, but it's all about price. I mean, if Josh Jacobs is going round 1, I would be definitely saying, okay, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's all about price.
Oh, am I on the clock here?
Yeah, you just got the clock.
Okay. So let's take a look here. I mean, Travis Etienne becomes a little more interesting with the Alvin Kamara injury. I mean, he could be a workhorse there. Also, he plays my Lions week 1. Something just tells me he's going to torture the Lions. So I'm kind of tempted to go Etienne. Yeah, I think I will. I mean, I only have the 1 running back. So I think that's like a solid running back pairing. And I got 2 stud receivers. So I'm liking the start.
Damn it. Computer sniped me on Bucky. That would have been phenomenal. A lot of good, a couple good receivers here. Okay, I think I'm going to have someone fold me here. Goes David Montgomery. All right. I get a nice little really fun double tap at receiver there. Waddle and Burden, that's phenomenal. I'm tripping. I forgot I had Gibbs at 101. I was just like so worried about running back that I just completely forgot I took one first overall.
Right.
All right, I got 2 running backs, 3 receivers. Hey, this is working out perfectly fine for me.
Hey, there you go.
Obviously had to reach. I was considering, of course, Jeremiah Love. When I was picking between Jeremiah Love, I would probably actually going back. I would consider flipping it for Love, Jacobs for Love, simply because I forgot I had Gibbs. I just was so focused on the fact that I was picking between Rashee Rice receivers, and a running back there. So, yeah.
And I kind of have an interesting pick here. I'm thinking about, got sniped on Tyler Warren, got sniped on Swift. So I think this might be an easy pick for me. I mean, I'll take a quick look at the board here, make sure there's no one I'm overlooking. I think I'm going to go with Judkins here. I mean, we know the running backs dry up quick. I am so high on Judkins this year. Get him at the middle of the 5th round. That feels like a really nice value to me.
Yeah. Again, his I don't have like some crazy thing. I've talked about plenty. I don't really like him this year for redraft, but at least he goes 5'6". I like that about him. I can't say he's like a target, but if I was down bad at running back, I needed RB2 in the 5th round. I would definitely consider taking him for sure.
I mean, you remember my early bold prediction on Judkins. I mean, I'm saying like 1,500 yards. I mean, this is in a dream scenario, so. Obviously, as a bold prediction, this is unlikely to happen, of course. But in my head, in my dream scenario, I could definitely see a possibility of him like hitting 1,500 yards, basically doing what Nick Chubb did in year 2. And he was in a similarly bad situation as Judkins is this year. In fact, I mean, Judkins' situation has actually improved a lot this season. So I definitely think, me personally, I know Blake agrees. I think people are sleeping on this guy.
Yeah. Just catching up on the chat here. Camax was saying that Dan will rub his head for good luck for everyone's draft. Maybe if it was only for his draft, he'll rub his own head there. Or
Hey,
maybe just for you,
I got to keep the lucky head rubbed myself,
Yeah.
but hey, if we get to enough likes, I'll share the good fortune with everybody.
Yeah, Joseph's poking some fun. Yeah, let's not pause the draft here for Mr. Auto Draft here.
Oh God, I don't like that nickname.
Yeah, and
hey, I'm blaming Sleeper. I mean,
Yeah.
like I don't know why I'm having to refresh this on my own. I mean, this is even like my work
Hey.
computer. It's newer. Like there shouldn't be a problem here.
Talk to corporate, all right?
I mean, Sleeper's got to get it together here. I
You
mean,
talk
come
to
on.
corporate.
All right.
That's not my.
Yeah, that's not your. That's over your head there. Or,
Yeah, that's above.
That's above your pay grade.
That's above my pay grade.
Yeah,
that's
for
sure. That is
Yeah.
for certain. Like I'm just here to do this, talk about fantasy. That's all
right.
I'm paid to do.
All right. Well, I'm hitting refresh. I'm gonna try not to.
You
I
got
don't.
1 second left. So.
Oh God.
I paused here.
Oh Lord.
All right. Well, one auto draft at least. All
right.
Ben, you must be like a computer or just or your maybe try to refresh your tab or something. I don't know. I mean, or pull it up on a different tab. I don't know. But
Yeah,
make sure you take yourself off auto draft here.
I'll take Laporta if you wanna. Or wait. Parker Washington's still there.
Oh yeah.
In a real draft, I take Parker. Give me Parker.
Yeah. Okay, make sure you just take yourself off auto draft.
Yeah.
Ryan said CMC fine at pick 6. I'm pounding the table for you guys at like 3 and 4 to take CMC and not to be a coward, because you're not gonna get a running back unless you are reaching, or maybe you take Jeremiah Love or something. But I'm very concerned for you if you take. Obviously, we just did a mock though where Dan pulled it off and Joseph pulled it off, but it was more that it was just the three of us drafting. So there were some values at running back. I think it's going to be it's possible, but it's much more difficult to pull it off when.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it's not just Christian McCaffrey. I mean, that feels better because, like, his ADP is closer to 6. I see absolutely nothing wrong with taking James Cook at the 106. Like, I mean, at this point, like, Ty Johnson's now banged up. Like, there's no reason that James Cook could not finish as the RB1 this season. So don't get too caught up in, like, oh, well, the ADP is this, and, oh, it'd be a reach based on the – take the best player. He's not going to be there at the 207.
Yeah, pretty much our take is just don't even really. I mean, you can take these receivers if you really like them. And again, maybe you really like a round 3 running back or something too. So you do it the 2-3 combo. But we are very pro taking the running back round 1, as you'll see in our video tomorrow. Obviously, on how to win your league. And yeah, Joseph is saying sleeper desktop is pretty bad. I know there's some complaints on that. Again, hey, bring in corporate. That's about
right, your congressman.
But it is an issue. I believe. I mean, obviously, on my part, holding the draft, it's fine right now. But there are bugs for sure. And you can't do best ball or something on it.
I mean, I guess since they designed it to be great for mobile, the desktop has just been so de-emphasized. It'd be nice if it was a little more up to par, but
it would be. Yeah, it's just they probably realize that 99% of people, unless you're doing stuff like this right now, just play their who plays fantasy football on their computer, maybe some unks, but obviously everyone's doing their phone. Okay, Max is in here. Welcome, Max. Execute auto drafted Lamar. I wasn't sure what was going on there. I did notice that auto draft. We should have paused for you, but hey, even better challenge for you, Brock. Honestly, it looks like you're pulling it together perfectly fine here for obviously a reach Lamar pick. So I mean, good on you. Max was saying, did you see this? Okay, here we go. Charlie Kohler comes in the chat to start talking about Charlie Kohler. Instant ban. The deployment in the preseason. I did look. I'm just gonna be ignorant to it. If Charlie Kohler is a league winner, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, do you at least have some? Do you at least have some dynasty shares, Blake? I mean, I probably have 5 or so dynasty shares just in case.
I definitely didn't pick him up in the league last night.
Okay,
Definitely
so
didn't.
so you have one share.
Jaden Higgins blew his ACL, so I had a free roster spot. Let's just say that, and there was no one on waivers. So
Oh crap! I wanted Romeo Dobbs.
okay, you got
I
12
don't know if you can
seconds
fix
left.
it.
All right.
Oh, I got him. Sweet.
Let's get some feedback from the chat here. Any belief in Charlie Kolar here? I honestly I believe more in what's the name, not David, David Njoku.
Oh, okay.
I have more belief in him. He sat he sat with the starters.
Rested. Well, I mean, the thing about Kolar, I mean, I'm not like some expert on Charlie Kolar, but from what I've read, it does sound like he was a pretty good receiver in college, and he just wasn't utilized for that skill in Baltimore. So, I mean, they paid Charlie Kolar a lot more money than they paid Njoku, and obviously
Yeah.
Gadsden's on a cheap rookie contract. So, I mean, if you follow the money trail, I mean, it would say that Charlie Kolar could
Yeah.
easily lead them in snaps, and if he leads them in snaps, it's possible he leads them in catches and fantasy points. So I don't think it's that crazy.
See, so the thing is like that's a pretty good argument, right? It is. That's a pretty good argument. However, it also like it's a very like simplified because here's the thing. You go look at Josh Oliver's contract. Like when you're a
Mhm.
blocking tight end, you get paid a bag.
Yeah.
You know this, and I really think that's more what he got paid for. I mean, I think yeah, maybe he can get more than what does he have like a career high of like 10 catches maybe in a season, maybe not even that. Yeah, he can get used more than that. There's going to be a long way though for him to go to get to even fantasy relevance. Um,
Mhm.
and you know when you talk about his NFL efficiency, that's something that a lot of people have been bringing up. Go look at where he gets his yards from. I remember seeing a lot of like these primetime games. He like the other team doesn't even account for him. Like they basically just treat him like a lineman, and then Kolar slips out, and then
Right.
he catches the ball, and then he gets caught at the 10-yard line, wide open. And
Yeah.
anyways, I digress. But obviously for Dynasty, if you want to pick him up, that's fine. I just I was chirping who was it, Nick for for picking him up, and Jacob or something. Oh, you got 1 second left. Uh oh. Dan?
I wanted a quarterback. Yeah, I mean this is like acting all screwy for me. Like
Oh, okay.
it's like worse than usual. Like it's not just that I have to click refresh, but like I can't even like scroll the available players. It's
Mm.
like freezing and bugging. I don't know what's going on here.
See if you can like start a new tab for your
Okay, I'll
like
do that.
sleeper. Like that might, or on a different like browser that might fix it or give you better results here.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
I did that.
yeah. X Moonbound said he's picking pick 8 in his draft. Um, upcoming, is it crazy that if I pick Achane? I mean, we were just talking about the running backs. I don't think it's crazy if you take Achane, but I mean, should you? I mean, I will say, like, I'm not gonna blame anyone for like taking their guy, especially like this year at the back of the first. It's just very flat. Um, but I would prefer James Cook. I think
Right.
Dan and I have like a bets thing. I'm pretty sure I sided with him on James Cook. I'd take him
Yeah.
over Achan personally. I would definitely take JT over him as well. The one thing I would say is like I did take him on a last mock on a like an auto draft. I do think like the Chase Brown bet almost sounds a little better than Achan this year. I could be wrong, but I think it's at least very, very similar, and you get a better offense with higher
Right.
touchdown upside. So I'm not a big fan of it, but if Cook and JT are gone, I mean, I guess you could talk me into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not crazy. I mean, I think the bigger point is that it's certainly not crazy to take a running back there. I mean, I think you probably should be taking a running back there. So pick your flavor. But I mean, what exactly would be the argument for A-Chain over James Cook? I mean, it's going to be a far inferior offense. He's tied to a mobile quarterback who's not likely to throw a lot of dump off passes. I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about, Josh Allen and the Bills, but I mean, it's Josh Allen though. You know what I mean? Like it's a much better offense. He's going to have Cook is going to have much more scoring opportunities. I would confidently take Cook over A-Chain, but I mean, go with your gut though. I mean, this is your team. It's supposed to be fun. Like, pick whatever player you think would be best there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the argument would be that like I'm pretty sure A-Chan's, I mean, I don't want to say obliterated Cook the last 2 years, but like last year, what did A-Chan have, like 21 points per game versus like 17.8, and like obviously had to play a couple games with Ewers. The thing is like this, I've heard who was it, like Fantasyland, having a take on like they were already bad last year. Like no, they really weren't that bad. Like there's a lot of data backing up.
Who wasn't that bad?
Like the Dolphins as an offense. He was basically Fantasyland's like argument is that like they were terrible last year. They really weren't. They were just like a completely mid, and obviously Tua dumps it off to Achan. JJ Zachariason on the late round podcast had like a basically like his analysis was like I thought very spot on. Like it can get worse for Achan, much worse. So I do see, yeah, I'm expecting some regression. That's why I don't love it. If I had confidence in that offense to be like they were last year, then I would certainly be interested in Achan coming off a 21 point per game season, of course.
Yeah.
Just not crazy about him, but I think he's justified at the 1-2 turn.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and I mean it'll certainly be good this year, but I mean with your first round pick, I mean if you have the choice of like 2 or 3 different running backs, and like one of them's on a terrible offense and the other 2 on like good offenses, just seems like a pretty easy and natural tiebreaker to me personally.
Yeah. Execute says he's not high on tight ends this year. Yeah, completely fair. I do think that if someone falls, that's really like the argument for taking a tight end not late. Mm-hmm. Like 7-12 Fannin, like I like that. I think that's a awesome shot for Fannin, but it's just gonna depend draft to draft. Drees Welcome says he has the 105 in a 10-man league. Sounds like we're gonna pick. Oh no, that they're gonna pick Bijan Gibbs. Do I take C-Mac? Yeah, 105. Like I'm going personally McCaffrey. Do you disagree with that? Would you go JSN over or Cook over McCaffrey, Dan? As a Cook guy?
I'd probably go with one of JSN or Cook over them. Which one is certainly a tough call. I mean, gun to my head right now, I'm probably taking the running back, but wouldn't blame anyone for going JSN. I mean, I think you could still make it work taking a receiver, but it gets a little dicey. Where'd you say that was, Blake? 105?
105, yeah.
105. So yeah, see, like there's probably not going to be a good running back that you're going to be dying to take back at the, whatever that is, 209 or whatever it is, 208. So gun to my head, I'm probably doing James Cook, but yeah, I wouldn't blame you for going JSN. Full, and assuming it's a full PPR, of course.
Yeah, CMC is the option too that he wanted to know.
I'm a little nervous about CMC. I mean, obviously, the reasons are obvious. I mean, like seems like every other year, like, misses the whole season, has some weird injury. I guess this would be the off year based on kind of like recent trends. But I mean, he's just getting old. He didn't really look particularly explosive last year. I just feel better about having someone younger. And I just feel like, you can't win your league in round 1, but you can certainly lose it. That's what CMC kind of feels like, is like I could lose my league picking him. But actually, if there would be an exception to that old expression, it probably would be for someone like CMC.
It would have to be for CMC.
Right, because if you take CMC in a good year, like he actually could win you your league. So that would be the one exception to that. I acknowledge.
Like, if I just pitch Drees, like I'm like, yeah, for me it's unpopular. Like McCaffrey in a real draft would be the 103 for me. If I like, it's a pretty simple pitch. Sorry, I auto drafted CD go well. So now I'm Mr. Auto Draft.
There you go.
If McCaffrey stays healthy, he's absolutely the right pick, and there's a very good chance at 105 in a 10-team league that you made the best first round pick, like you would have last year. I mean, and then number 2, you mentioned the efficiency stuff. Yeah, he wasn't efficient as a runner, but he still scored 25 points per game. You know what I mean? Like, mm-hmm. I don't even think he ran for 1,000 yards. He literally almost outscored James Cook if you removed every single rush from him last year. Mm-hmm. I think it was like 1.8 points less or something, or 2. So like to me, like that's a no-brainer for CMC, but I get it. Like if he gets hurt, like we're all
Yeah.
gonna look back and be like, well, like we should have known. And that's
Right.
not how I
Right.
want to play fantasy personally. I get it if you have like one team though, and you want to stay in it. But if I have one team, I want to win, and I'm going
Well, it's
CMC.
not just about staying in it. It's just about like I guess avoiding unnecessary risk. And if James Cook wasn't projected, at least in my mind, and to increase his receiving game role this season, I would I might have to side with you on CMC like over James Cook, but because I expect it to increase anyways, and now on top of it, you got Ty Johnson banged up. That I mean, even if Ty Johnson just misses a week or two, that could be all James Cook needs to get his foot in the door on third down in the receiving game out of the backfield and establish himself there. And then once they see how well that's working, because James Cook's a million times better than Ty Johnson, you know, the genie's not going back in the bottle. So I think that is what's compelling me to just go with my guy, go with James Cook over
Yeah.
CMC. But I totally understand the CMC argument. I definitely don't think certainly not crazy. I mean, there's a lot of merit to it.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, everyone, in here, 22 people, thank you for joining us, especially if you're new here. We
Oh
were
yeah,
saying earlier that we're doing a giveaway at 10 likes. I think we're almost there. So,
sweet
we'll give away a draft review. I mean, heck, we might give away more stuff if you guys get us up to 15,
team review.
20 likes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll do a team review for your redraft. Um, I mean, we're pretty
or
flexible
dynasty.
for handing some stuff out here. Obviously, we want to encourage you guys and reward you for hanging out with us because we're getting the draft season rolling here. We're pumping out content. Obviously, we're gonna start sit stuff for the people that were here last year in the hall. All the guys that was a weekly occurrence. We did that twice a week. Answering all your questions, giving you life advice too, dating
Oh
advice,
yeah.
everything.
Oh yeah. Cover the
We,
whole full gambit.
doing movie reviews. We do a little bit of everything here.
Yeah.
Not just fantasy, obviously, mostly
Absolutely.
fantasy. Whereas we're complete nerds, but
Uh, yeah, but great to have so many in here. Welcome to the channel. Like, make sure you're subbed. If you love fantasy football, you love redraft, you love dynasty, you love chop leagues, like whatever you're into, you're in the right place here.
yeah, absolutely. And we were just talking about a listener league. Like for anyone in here that would be interested in a listener league, we are gonna do one. It just sounds like we're just gonna do one, and maybe even like two. But we're definitely gonna do one. We just have to figure out if it's a chopped or a redraft. So let us know in the comments
Yeah,
what you
but we
guys
have
are
to hit.
interested in, and maybe we do
Yeah, we
both.
have to hit 15 likes though. If we hit 15 likes, we'll make the chop listener league.
Yeah, yeah. I want to do that chopped one. So you guys better get us to 15
Yeah,
likes.
come on, let's go here. Let's go.
Do it for me because I want to play that. I haven't done it yet. I'm in one.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay.
I'm in one, but we haven't drafted yet, of course.
Oh,
'Cause
I
don't
see.
wanna-
Okay, so yeah, you haven't experienced it yet.
I haven't experienced it yet. Yeah, because I didn't play
Fair
one
enough.
last year. I know it was
Okay.
fun though. I was
Yeah.
trying to give. I wasn't actually trying to give advice because I didn't play in one, but I was trying to reason with what was Seb. He was talking to me about it and Trent and
Mhm.
stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't play in the league, but I can totally see that this might be the strategy, whatever it is. But it sounded like a lot of fun, so I want to play in that personally.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I don't know if we should do a team review because obviously we had a bunch of people drafted here. I guess we could very quickly go over though people's teams here. Cam X goes double running back. Ooh, yeah, good start for him. Nice value on Fannin. Like the Lawrence pick though, I think you took him way too early. So I guess I don't like the pick, but I like the Trevor Lawrence selection though in itself. Getting Stribling, yeah, fun team there from Cam X. I think that's a well balanced team. Brock Purdy obviously got auto drafted. Lamar, what do you think here, Dan? Do you see Brock Purdy's team here? I thought he brought it together pretty good for obviously getting auto drafted. I like Garrett Wilson at 4-5.
Yeah, I mean, I like the double hero running back start with JT and Walker. Yeah, definitely wouldn't have taken Lamar at the 3 spot. I mean, I'm really all about fading quarterback this year. It's so freaking deep. I mean, I get it in a 4-point passing touchdown league, but I mean, honestly, I feel like I've done mocks where I've gotten Lamar in I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I've gotten him in round 4, round 5. I mean, these quarterbacks really tend to slip this year. So I'm definitely not reaching. I mean, if one falls to me at a spot where okay, I just can't turn that down,
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, I'm not taking Lamar anywhere close to the 308 personally.
Yeah, that's why I say you autoed him.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I must have tuned out there. Yeah, it looks like a pretty solid team though. I like, yeah, Jalen Warren. I wouldn't have taken Tyson there with. I mean, he's probably gonna miss half the
Yeah.
season. So,
Yeah,
uh,
that's an early Tyson for sure, Brock.
yeah,
If you're watching, execute. I just made it short. I think he's gonna be in round 10, or really close to it. Maybe like round
yeah,
9, round 10. I don't think you need to take him at 7, 8. But I do
yeah.
think he's a good pick though. If you get him at round 9, 10, around there.
I wouldn't take him before 10. I mean, I don't know. Let's look at the players going around there. I mean,
Oh, it's like
you get
Jalen Coke. Well, I think I was an early Coker, but like
Stribling,
JCM.
Josh Downs, Dallas Goddard, Denzel Boston. I mean, Boston, like you're gonna have him like from week 1. I mean, he's got a chance to actually
Yeah.
do something for you
Here's the
potentially.
thing though. Here's what like you're gonna love this. Those guys don't get IR eligibility. Jordan Tyson
Okay.
does, and Jordan
Okay.
Tyson I actually think is gonna like actually be in fact impactful when he hits your lineup, even if
Right.
it's right off the injury. So I actually really
All right.
it's an advantage for Tyson because I think he's way better than those players, and he's got IR eligibility.
If it wasn't for the IR slot, it'd be a horrible pick. Because of the
course.
IR slot, you could talk me into it.
No, yeah, I think Tyson like if you're getting him like. Again, I would consider him still around 9, but like it depends like what's there around 9. I think around 10 and later he's a smash. I want that IR slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But you,
go.
but you still do have some nice upside players. I mean, not just like Stribling and Boston, but I mean, I see Coleman.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I see Likely. I mean, still a lot of high upside players here. But I get your point.
Yeah, no, of course. It's just like you're getting like a round 6 player though, you know.
Right. I get it.
In round 10 or whatever. So,
Yeah, I get it.
I guess you can talk about your team here for a second while we keep rolling. And
Yeah, so
execute. Wait, sorry. Just going back to execute team, we'll rate it. We won't hold the Lamar auto pick against you. Of course, you didn't want that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think all things considered, really the only thing I didn't really like here was I think maybe the later rounds. Again, I'm not a JCM guy, but I mean there are some good reports on him. I think the Tyson pick was early. I'll probably give you 7.5 out of 10, all things considered. I think it's a solid draft. I really like that. Garrett Wilson was my favorite pick there at 4-5.
Yeah, I mean, I think your second flex spot, we'll assume this is like 2 receivers, 2 flex. Your second flex spot is currently like basically like Blake Corum or
Yeah.
JCM. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of weak. So like I think you sort of exacerbated
Yeah.
the Tyson pick. You know, again, you could have made the Tyson pick work, but then maybe instead of taking Corum, could you have taken
gotta
Romeo
go-
Dobbs?
You got to go
know?
Diggs, Addison. Yeah,
Someone a
Dobbs,
little
something
more,
like that.
even like Michael Pittman, Jalen Coker, someone a little more reliable there. Now, I actually like Corum, and I like him quite a bit. So I understand something on the upside, and I do like him more than Blake. So I don't like hate it, but I'd probably only take Corum if the Tyson pick was like someone who was going to be available week 1. So like I wouldn't have done both Tyson and Corum. I feel like that's a bad pairing there.
Yeah, exactly. I just think, you just keep in mind, execute while you're drafting. Like, think about your starting lineup because,
Right.
in Dynasty, we kind of say the opposite. Like, you don't need to worry about too much. In redraft, obviously, you need to. So, after you make that Tyson pick, you got to be, like, vigilant
Yeah,
and
'cause-
trying to get that lineup filled out.
Because our philosophy is win the flex. Like I want to clobber all of my league mates in the flex spot.
Yeah.
And like you're not clobbering them with your second flex spot there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And like also like JCM, like you're already set at running back by there. Do you really want to flex JCM? He doesn't really catch passes.
Yeah, you don't
like-
need an RB5 there.
Yeah, to me, like I much rather would have taken. Let's see, did Shakir go after? Okay, no, but I'm sorry, Coker. Yeah, like Shakir or Downs or even like Debo, Stribling. Like
Give me any of those receivers, yeah.
Yeah, I probably would have taken any of those receivers, but just someone a little more reliable, even if they're not necessarily going to outscore JCM in week 1. Someone that will outscore them, before too long at least.
Yeah. Let's catch up on chat here, but for a
Yeah.
second here because we need to do that, and we'll keep going to the last couple teams. Oh yeah, by the way, I'll throw the link for the new draft in the stream here. Sorry, I just gotta look around my camera. Okay.
Hey, and we did just hit 10 likes, so we will be
Okay.
giving away a free team review. So I don't know when you want to do that, Blake, but yeah, let's make sure we don't forget about that. We got to set up some kind of randomizer here.
Let's do that before we start the draft here. I'm just gonna make sure that everyone has can get the
All right,
link
so
to the stream here first.
What should the code word be that everyone says who wants to enter? Don't forget about that. We got to set up some kind of randomizer here.
We got a lot of options here.
Yeah, so something related to the channel.
I was thinking something related to, yeah, like a player we like or something, you
Oh,
know?
okay. Well, let's see. Is there a player we both like, or should we just do like we have one of our favorites?
Yeah, I'll let you decide here while I do
All
this.
right. Comment Parker
Oh yeah,
in the live chat if you would like to be entered into the randomizer
heck yeah.
to win the free team review. This could be a dynasty team, it could be a redraft team, but we will make a video just dedicated to reviewing your team, giving you advice. We could, recommend trades for you, whatever you want. So
Yeah.
yeah, comment Parker in the chat. Hey, that was almost my name. It was going to be
Okay.
Parker before my mom ended up going with Daniel. So yeah,
Sweet.
fun fact there. Part of the
Well,
reason why I love Parker Washington so much.
Dan, I'm gonna have to give you this link quick before it fills up.
Okay.
Um, sorry, I got like, I'm going around the camera here.
All
Struggles
right,
with
I
the.
have our DMs open, so
Oh,
just
if you
yes.
go to the Discord too, I don't know if that's.
I probably have to sign into that, but
Gotcha. I'll give it to you on Sleeper here.
okay.
Um, don't everyone join too quickly here, but
Right. Yeah, leave me a spot.
yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna be commentating here, buddy.
Well,
Oh,
hey, then I
Jacob's
can't
getting in here to sabotage you and
Hey,
everything.
then I can't get auto picked. If I'm not even in the
That's
draft,
fair.
I can just comment. So I mean, not the end of the world, but
Yeah.
I would like to get in if I can.
Yeah. Uh oh. Yeah,
I'm
it's not
refreshing.
loading.
Sleeper's taking too long to load
Yeah,
here.
it's not loading for me either here.
What the heck?
Maybe I'll go to my other tab here and try to.
Okay.
Oh, psychology textbooks. You guys can read that if you want. All right. Is it because I put the wrong? Okay, here we go.
I don't know. Sleeper's bugging today.
I think it was because I was trying to like load the draft board when I was going out there. I figured it out.
I don't know what
Uh-oh.
the issues at
Okay.
on my end.
Copy the link. Here you go.
I can't get to my inbox.
Uh-oh. Try just like reopening a new tab and like.
I
or,
did.
like,
I did.
Googling
It
like,
won't
try
even load
Googling
my
Sleeper.
leagues because with the new Sleeper homepage, it like makes you click on a league before you can get to your inbox, and it won't even load my leagues to click on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm hitting refresh. I don't know. It's bugging.
I can try an email to you here. Oh, I guess I gotta like hide my screen real quick. Hold on. 1 second here, while I go to
Yeah,
email.
I'll log into my email here. At least see if that works.
I guess people can figure out if they. I guess the race will be see if you guys can fill it up before Dan gets.
Right, exactly.
And then we'll catch up on chat here in a second. Sorry.
Yeah.
2 spots left. Thank you for everyone joining. And make sure you guys sub. Make sure you guys like because I think did we hit 10 likes?
Yeah.
I'm sure we did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so let's do that giveaway before we start this draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you guys type in Parker. Saw some people doing it earlier. You get a free team review. And when we hit 15 likes, we're doing a listener league. So you guys can lock up a spot in the listener league. We have the Discord that you guys should join. If you're new here, in our description. And, I mean, it's a good community. Nahal, Jacob, Camex, all those people in there. Basically, we'll answer all your questions, start sits, all that stuff, hang out. I mean, you know, people are always asking us dynasty questions, and they're obviously we're big dynasty guys. But obviously, redraft season, you know, we're locking in, of course.
Okay, I was able to. Okay, I got in. I got the 112, and we still have
Sweet.
one
spot left.
one spot left, 109. So if anyone wants to get in this mock, join the 109. Hop in here, hit the link.
All right, I'm gonna get like a randomizer going here in the
Sweet.
meantime, so you can entertain
Awesome.
them while I lock in here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just make sure you comment Parker in the chat if you want to be entered because we are going to be putting those names in soon. Hey, we see a lot of Parkers here, so this is awesome. Appreciate everyone being here, and yeah, great to have so many in here tonight. We got 19 in here, so yeah, make sure you hit the like button. Really appreciate it. And yeah, the more likes we get, like we'll definitely give away some other stuff as well. So yeah, really appreciate all the support. Let's see if there's any other chat to catch up on.
Yeah, I mean, we're really just getting to the beginning of our lock-in for the season. We had a very busy summer, and you know, also then our focus got redirected, at least like mine, with the sleeper channel and everything. So we're we're locking in, and we have like 3 videos queued up starting tomorrow. Basically, we want to get a video out every 2 days, and we're gonna probably see, especially with a great stream tonight, if we can keep streaming more here.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
Discord will definitely let you know when we're doing that.
yeah. Would definitely love to get into a regular schedule of streaming, and yeah, I think we'll pretty much be doing that. I mean, it feels like it's football season now. Blake, stop me if I'm reading any comments here that we've already answered or that you already read. But Jackson's asking. He says he has the 10th pick in a full PPR draft. Do I take James Cook or Justin Jefferson or someone else? I'm going James Cook all the way there. That's my guy this year. I'm planting my flag on him. Let's see here.
Here. Let's answer Shadow. I'm going James Cook as well.
Okay.
Answer Shadow here. He said he'd 110 in a 10-man PPR league. Could you rank CD, Cook, Genty, Jettis? Okay, so pretty much the same question. I'm going Cook first, and then I'm still going, like, I know that, again, it might be controversial. I'm still going Genty over CD and Jettis just for positional scarcity.
I agree.
Yeah, we keep saying, again, we're releasing a how to win your league video. It's just going to be, you got to get those running backs on the turn there.
Yeah.
I think Genty has a very, very high ceiling, regardless.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
year 2 breakout, just an awesome player and talent, and he's in an improving situation. And I mean, he wasn't even like bad as a rookie in like the worst possible situation. So yeah, it's wheels up for Genty.
And while I think those guys, Cook and CD and Jettis, will bounce back, they also scored 14 and like 11 points per game. So I don't want to hear anything about floor. Obviously, again, like an outlier year for them. But like, yeah, I mean, maybe Genty has a lower floor than we would want, potentially, just being a bad offense or whatever. But what did he score? He scored like 14 points per game last year, anyways. So I think there's a very, very nice range of outcomes for him at the back of the first there.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure we answer that question there because we missed him.
And the hall saying, "Yo, Dan, I don't know if I missed this part of the stream, but can you talk about the Flock meetup? How was it? It was amazing. I talked about it briefly, but like not in great detail. But I could definitely share a little more. I mean, I just had such a blast. I mean, pretty much like met, all the creators from Fantasyland, Dynasty Domain, of course, Mason himself from Flock Fantasy, Fantasy Stock Exchange, of course. I met all the guys. Like they were all awesome. Oh, Sammy Stacks as well. But yeah, had some great conversations with them, and definitely told them a little bit about the YouTube channel. Zach was familiar with it. I mean, if anyone remembers, he'd popped into one of our live streams once. So yeah, we talked a little bit about that, but it's just fun talking, football with them and fantasy and a little YouTube. It was so cool. I no promises. We'll see if this actually happens, but I did get 3 of them to agree to come on the channel sometime. So fingers crossed that works out, but yeah, that would be pretty freaking cool. But yeah, everyone was super cool and down to earth and like couldn't have been nicer. I bought Danny a taco from Fantasy Stock Exchange. Figures the least I could do. All the suffering he went through at the 24-hour Denny's thing, as punishment for finishing last in the Flock League.
How was he hungry after all that?
Hey, he probably didn't eat for a while because he was sick, and he just gotten hungry again, and so I bought him a taco. So, but yeah, everyone was awesome. I even recorded a couple shorts with some of them, so look out for those. So it was such a blast. Like I had an amazing time.
Yeah. So sorry for everyone tuning in here. I got the draft board back up on the screen. I had to hide my email when I was emailing. It's my bad, but yeah, we'll be getting this draft kicked off, by the way, in a couple moments here. We got to do our giveaway. Make sure you comment Parker for the giveaway, and I'll get you on the list. And then we'll just keep running through the last couple comments here quick in the meantime. And, okay, Alex says, pick 4. Could I start with Puka and Bowers in a 12-man redraft, PPR, flex, tight end premium? Okay. Considered being screwed on running back. Yeah.
I
Bowers would be a phenomenal pick in 0.5 premium. That would be. He should be a first-round pick.
Yeah, I think you can make it work. Maybe the question isn't like taking Bowers in the second round, but it's more like, should you take Puka in the first? I don't know if I would. Like, I'm probably just taking. CMC, personally. I'm taking James Cook there. So but Blake and I do agree we would take a running back there. So don't get too caught up in the ADP. I mean, if you think Puka is really the best player, like take him there. You can certainly make it work. I'd feel more comfortable taking a running back, and I feel like the upside is just as high.
It's just like, I mean, we're gonna keep saying it. If you get behind a running back, good luck.
Yeah.
Good freaking luck. You do
Yeah.
not want Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins as a running back. So do anything. Yeah, I would say go running back there again. Like whether you're a CMC guy or not, just make sure you take like CMC, JT, Cook, someone like that.
I mean,
I would say it's not about Puka. It's literally not about him. He's phenomenal. We love Puka.
I mean,
It's just-
take Genty there. I mean, like, what I like to do is I think ahead to like what drafts are going to look like in 2027, because that's going to be based on what happened this season in 2026, right? Couldn't you totally imagine like Genty being like a top 5 pick next year? Well, if he is, that means he had an amazing season this year, and that like we should probably be taking him sooner than we are. So I would have zero issue reaching on like James Cook or Ashton Genty at the 105, whatever.
yeah, just make sure you grab a running back, and then
That's what we do.
yeah. But I do. Oh my God, if Bowers there in the second round, smash that. He should be a first.
Yeah, a
round
tight end
in that
premium.
format.
Yeah, I'll take Bowers in the late second for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, and Kamek says yeah, Genty. Yeah, one of the highest prospects in a while. So okay,
Nahal
so
says, sorry,
what's up?
Nahal said, wait, when did Zach pop in? LOL, I missed it. Oh man, Nahal, I guess you must have missed that stream. It was right around the NFL draft. We were just like live streaming, talking about the draft and everything. And we were talking about Jadarian Price. And then out of nowhere, we see like Fantasyland is in the chat. I about fell over. Couldn't believe it. I mean, that was pretty surreal.
Yeah.
And yeah, he started like talking with us. He greeted us and was like, happy draft day or whatever. We started talking about Price, and I was kind of out on an island because like I was the only one at the time saying like, hey, like Price really shouldn't be falling past like the 106, 107 at the latest. Everyone said I was nuts. Sure enough, the ADP eventually settled there. I don't know if I ever got credit for being right about that. But everyone was fighting me at the time, acting like I was the crazy one. But hey, Zach set him straight, and that shut everybody up real quick during that stream.
Let's do this giveaway so we can start this draft.
Let's do it.
By the way, so
Absolutely.
yeah, and you keep dropping your comments and we'll get to them.
Oh yeah,
okay.
for sure.
So, oh boy, what's going on here? Did I randomize it? Who got?
Hey, and we're only 3
Thousand
likes
dollars.
away from starting the Chopped Listener League. So if you guys are interested in being in a Chopped Listener League, just for fun, it'll be like a $10 buy-in or something like that. No, nothing serious. We need 3 more likes. So yeah, keep dropping those likes. Yeah, the more likes we get, the more free stuff and fun things we'll do and give away.
Okay, so yeah, this list it just ordered it, but we'll just obviously use the number 1 person.
Yeah.
And Camex.
Hey,
Long time
Camex,
sub,
congrats.
gets rewarded here.
That's awesome.
Okay, yeah. Camex. So obviously we already know you, so we can it'll be
Free
easy
team
to give it
review.
away to you. But obviously we'll keep if we hit 15 likes here or something, we do another giveaway as well. We want to make sure you guys
Yeah, and also, I mean, we can probably give whoever anytime someone's doing a team review with us, we can probably give you the option of like whether you want that team review in a recorded video that we post and then you can watch, or whether you want us to do it like in a live stream where you can actually be in there like asking us live questions or whatever. So whatever you prefer, let us know. But we can certainly talk more about that in the Discord or wherever. But yeah, congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna finally start this draft here. Sorry, we had
Sweet.
to do some stuff and giveaway. We are good to go. I just want to make sure everyone's actually in here. I think they'll probably get the notification. I was trying to ping them.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, draft has begun. So hopefully everyone got that.
Camex, you are on the clock here, Mr. 101 in the draft and 101 in our giveaway.
Number 1 in our hearts.
Yeah. I mean, he'll just get auto Gibbs, so
Yeah.
we'll just let him have Gibbs. Oh, he's a Falcons fan, though. Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, he goes Bijan. I was going to
All
say
right.
that's good enough punishment for him is to get auto-drafted Gibbs over Bijan then. Of course we knew he was going to go Bijan there. Oh, I'm up. Don't mind if I do on CMC, of course. Okay. While we're picking here, we will keep rolling through comments.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Execute said Zuffa. I didn't really know who that was. I think he kind of makes some content, and he's the listener league guy or whatever. He's the viewer. He's the fan. That one, I guess, is Zuffa.
Okay.
Seemed like a good pick though, from the content I saw from him. Like he is pretty entertaining. And Hall was asking, do you know? He doesn't sound like he knows everyone's pick. He never saw like a draft board, but he definitely knows some people's picks. I didn't even ask him. Dan did not break his promise that I don't even know a single pick from the Flock League.
Yeah. Mason was very adamant that no one at the meetup could like give away what creators like picked what players in the Flock League. They had to, keep it very top secret, until like they released the
Yeah.
videos.
You're on the clock here too, by the way.
Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, I'm hitting refresh.
Yeah, it
Try
said you
not to
were
go
outside
on.
the draft, so yeah, you get your
Good
refresh
lord.
rate.
I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I say I have 14 seconds. My draft board's missing. Like all I see is like the board, but like not the players. All right, Blake, why don't you just pause it? I'll just give me James Cook if you can.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, you went. I'll take Genty.
Okay.
Oh, and then I have another pick, of course. Who the heck else is available? I assume. Oh, give me Kenneth Walker.
There we go. See if you can get your.
Yeah, I'll
board
try.
working.
I'll try.
Yeah. And okay, Blurpy, welcome. Says, does he trade Puka for Burden, Stribling in 2028 mid first? So dynasty question. Short answer, definitely no. Yeah. So it sounds like a random 2028 first. We love Burden, but and obviously like Stribling's a huge riser,
Yeah.
but that's not enough for Puka.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like enough. I mean, even before like the Burden injury, which I'm not trying to make it sound like it's some like major thing. I mean, I guess we don't fully have, know how serious or minor it is. But like before the Burden injury, I'd call him like 2 firsts. And then Stribling, he's not worth a first yet. I mean, we'll see if he ever. I mean, he could get there, but he's not there yet. It's more like I don't know, maybe early 27 second, mid 27 second, somewhere in that range. And then you get a 28 first. So I guess you're looking at like 3.5 first. I mean, that's not bad, but oh man, I don't know. Let us know how many starters you have each week. Like, I'm assuming this is a 12-team league.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know how many teams.
It doesn't even matter to me. Like what the starters are. 12 team. I mean, you could be a start 12. I'm still taking Puka there, despite loving Gordon. I mean, it's just like it's one of those ones where you could be like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, what if Stribling's a first, and you get a first, but and obviously Burden has a lot of upside, but I've definitely gotten some trouble in the past doing down tiers like that. I'm gonna be pretty firmly on the Puka unless you can get that Stribling up into like a first somehow, yeah. Or you can add something back and get Stribling replaced for a first. Like that's now what we're talking about.
What if you could turn Burden into a 27 first plus Jordan Addison?
So
if, like you made this deal.
No, I wouldn't. I still wouldn't like that, and the reason why is you're still only getting 2 for sure.
Yeah.
First, and then again, like as much as I love Addison, like I love him, and yeah. I also extra love him because he's not even really worth a first right now. So I just want to make sure you're getting the right payout, and that doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of someone that was kind of on that like first borderline that would like be realistic, but you could like talk yourself into like, okay, he could be worth a first, like maybe like a QJ, that we're really high on him. But yeah, that could be tricky though. So yeah, I can understand like erring on the side of caution. I think for Puka, you want to get 3 separate assets that are each individually confidently worth a first.
Yeah, exactly. There are things that are not worth 2 firsts, but sometimes you'll get these assets that are worth clearly a first, and there would need to be an add-on. Like you need to lease that.
You get in trouble with like a player like Burden because you think like, oh yeah, like he's probably worth 2 firsts, but like, can you get that in every league? Like that could get dicey. You know what I mean? Probably in most leagues you can, even if he like should be worth it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'd probably hold, but I mean, it's not like too far off, but I would just want 3 assets that are each confidently worth a first personally.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, appreciate XU saying ready for the video in the morning. Heck yeah, man. Awesome. I'll have that thing up. We'll see when I wake up because we might be going a little late here. I got some things to do after this, but we
look out for
we'll get it up around maybe like 10 to noon central, somewhere around there.
Yeah, and definitely hit the notification bell and like select all for like notifications, and you'll get notified anytime we like drop a new video or anytime we go live. So yeah, if you want to be like the first to like see a video or a live stream, whatever, like the second it drops, like definitely hit the bell there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so you're warning for you, Dan.
I know. I'm
the 5 pick. Warning.
I'm already like the
2-minute warning.
Tap and refresh here, trying to make sure I'm staying up to date. This is crazy.
Oh, thank you, Nahal. I completely, or Camex or Nahal. Yeah, Nahal. I completely forgot to mute the audio. My bad for that one. Camex was saying in his home league he has the Gibbs Bijan stack. That is deadly. That's the Salamanca
Wow.
Salamanca
Oh yeah,
twins.
Salamanca twins as we call them. Yeah, a
Yeah.
little Breaking Bad reference there. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, those are two badasses there. I mean, I have Gibbs and Bijan. I have that pair in a couple of dynasty leagues, and yeah, there's just nothing better.
Yeah, and you are up on the clock. And he said he'll have some stuff that he thinks might make a good video. So yeah, send that over, and we'll see if we can get something out of that. Also, yeah, if you guys have like in the Discord any like dynasty trades, like especially, well, I mean, but we're trying to get shorts and stuff out on both the channels. So whether it's on this channel or the Sleeper channel, I need some more, some trade stuff to talk about. So leave some some stuff there. Did you get auto picked or?
I was clicking Javonte Williams.
got
I had a tough choice there. I also had Devonta Smith and McHugh. But I decided to go to Javonte. I mean, I don't know. It's just fun to, Blake, we did this. I think it was in one of the videos we recorded. Yeah, the basically how to win your league video. We went with 3 running backs with our first 3 picks. And I really like the way that turned out. So I'm going with it again here, seeing how it works out from the 112.
And who's your second pick?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, well, I guess I get Devonta Smith, and I guess I can get both the guys I was thinking
Like,
about.
I don't know what choice you have.
Sorry, yeah, I'm not used to picking at the end. I'm not used to the back-to-back picks. So
it looks like it like autoed you Smith or something. So
okay, I'll make sure I turn auto draft off. I mean, yeah, it's just so buggy today. I apologize.
Yeah, sorry for deafening you, Joseph, and everyone with the noise with the sleeper sounds. We have muted them for you. Good call out there. Yeah, it wasn't that loud in my ear, so I wasn't even noticing it. Blurpy says okay, so he was the dynasty question of the Puka one. Yeah, his team's stacked. I mean, like, if your team is stacked, like I'll be the first to say, like, even when my team's stacked, I'm contending, I'm still looking to keep gaining value. I stop at, nothing to keep, dominating and accruing value. But you're like losing value in that trade, and you're giving away like a stud on a stacked team. So if you are gonna trade Puka, like, it needs to be a really good deal, like a very good deal. One where, like, yeah, you're getting like basically a Burden and a minimum 2 first. Like, obviously because the Burden has a lot of chance to rise. Like I you could argue for Puka that you should get like a little bit more than that, especially depending on your league format. If you're in a 10 team or a start 9 or something like that, then you definitely should get more than that.
More than Burden and 2 first, or more than what he was actually offered?
Depending if it's a very shallow one, like, you could talk me into getting more than Burden and 2 first. Oh, I'm on the clock here. But obviously, yeah, Burden 2 first would be good.
Oh, that'd be phenomenal. I mean, I might even be willing to send back a second with Puka if I got Burden and 2 first, because like that's nearly like 4 firsts of value. Like, not exactly, but nearly.
I'm gonna be nice here to Joseph, and I mean, I don't even know that he wants Bucky, but I'm a big Bucky. ETN was there. Okay, good pick. I didn't even see ETN there, but I love me some Bucky in this 4th round. But I went Ted. I changed it up. I'm not gonna make the same pick every time and see how this build works out. Oh man, we got all the OGs back here. We got Edson in here. Finally made it.
Edson, welcome. Good to see you.
And he's just got to drop a Chris Rodriguez over 2. Okay. Like we'll see about that one, but I mean maybe you're right. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, Shadow was saying, if Coker Genti is gone, would you recommend CD Jettas or another running back in a 10-man?
This is from
probably not a running back, because we were talking about it earlier that, like, there's a lot of good running backs there. There's Chase Brown.
I like Chase Brown quite a bit.
K9, Barkley, Hampton, Henry. I'm just being completely honest. I'm not. I personally, at this very second, don't have some massive preference. I think Chase Brown is very intriguing with the receiving upside and the offense. I think I might like him over Kenneth Walker personally. It's a very tough choice. Basically, you could just pick a name out of a hat. Like, that's how close it is for all these guys. So, if you like anyone there, Achane, whoever it is, you can go with them.
Yeah, I mean, there are just so many good running backs there. Take your pick. But, I mean, I like Chase Brown. I like Walker. I like Hampton. I mean, you really can't go too wrong there. I mean, Saquon, you can't really go wrong with. So, kind of an embarrassment of riches with all those running backs there. Pick who you're feeling best about. But 10-man league, I think you can, like, swing for upside a bit more. So, I'd be a little more inclined to go with the 2 that you think have the biggest upside.
for sure. Camex is liking his start. Okay. Bijan, Love, Gibbs, Burden, Swift. Okay, yeah. I mean, we know that there's again going to be receivers late, so if you can bring this home with some nice receivers, obviously you could be elite at running backs, tight end, and I mean, again, if you were to hit on a receiver late, you could be elite at receiver as well. So, in fact, you could still be elite at quarterback because there's going to be elite quarterbacks still on the board. So, yeah, that's an interesting build, Camex.
Yeah, Blake, I'm just gonna draft from my phone from now on. Like, I think
Okay,
that's
yeah.
I think that's the
That'll
solution
be
here.
so much easier. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I mean,
solution.
obviously I didn't want to be like looking down at my phone, but I kind of have it in a position where I don't think it'll be too bad. So
No, yeah.
I think this will work a lot better.
Yeah, I should have thought that. Oh,
Yeah.
and Jacob gets autoed Lamar. That's good punishment if he doesn't want him. But no, Lamar's a good pick. It's just that he's a good pick, but I actually don't like him as a pick if that makes sense for team building.
Mm-hmm.
But fifth round Lamar is cool, just in general. All right, you are up, sir.
Yeah, looks like I'm on the clock here. So yeah, queuing up some
Scott's
players.
even chiming in. Dan, you're on auto pick, but yeah, it looks like you fixed it.
Hey, don't scare me. Don't scare me. I'm gonna believe that. God, I don't really like the way the board's looking here, honestly. I'm just gonna
Trayvon's
go.
calling to you.
Give me Parker Washington when in doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, this is a full league full of humans. We don't have any bots in here, so and we just had our code word be Parker. So I'm not trusting Parker to fall in this draft.
You're saying we don't have any bots. We literally have Jacob in here, so.
That. Oh wait, I got another player to pick. All right, I guess I'm taking. I'll take Christian Watson.
I like that. I like that turn. I'm just deeming that like the hipster.
Right.
Right. The yards per outrun, targets per outrun, first downs per outrun team there.
I mean, I thought about Laporta, but when in doubt, fade quarterback, fade tight end. They're so deep. I just want to clobber people in the flex, as I say. So, I love the start. I mean, basically going 3 straight running backs, then 3 straight receivers. I mean, maybe I reached on a couple of these players. Maybe I didn't, but I love the start.
Yeah. Holy crap. Listen to this trade from Blurpy. He said he's about to get Jefferson for Jacoby Myers, Brooks, and Kraft. Unless this is a 5 tight end premium. Oh, and he has to add a third in, but he's getting Kittle back and Jet. Yeah, I mean that is just make sure you get that deal done for sure. If you got to add anything to that, make sure you do it. That is phenomenal.
So wait, he's giving up Kraft and what else?
Jonathan Brooks and Jacoby Myers in the third for Jefferson.
Tough to argue with that. I mean, I love Kraft.
I would say it's very tough to argue with that. That is phenomenal.
Yeah. You got to do that. I don't even like Jefferson that much, but you got to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna get my first Carnell Tate in a mock here at 608. I mean, that feels pretty good to me. Michael Wilson got auto drafted ahead of him. Thank you. Auto draft. Joseph says he went Bowers in round 2, trying something new. Yeah, I love Bowers this year, and of course we're a big, dynasty channel. We play in tight end premiums. I think Brett Bowers is gonna smash this year, but it is very hard to justify building around him. Although I will say, Joseph, I actually think you've done a very good job here building around because you still get those 2 running backs. I know Dan will like Judkins, but I like Judkins for this build. I mean. Maybe I would have went Toot myself, but to each of their own, right? I mean, you're getting a nice running back. Judkins is a lot more safe than Toot, and that is for certain. So maybe that's a little more important in a build like that. So, I mean, getting Rice still as your wide receiver too. I mean, that's a pretty nice build there.
Yeah, and also now, I also wanted to ask the chat, does my audio sound any better today? Because I am using a mic for pretty much the first time, just got this. So let me know if you notice any difference in the audio quality. I'm kind of curious about that.
Yeah, Edson's judging you on Parker. Yeah, look, Edson, you gotta be tuned into your your splits here. Parker Washington's the GOAT, man.
I mean, whatever you look at, it says that Parker Washington's going to be amazing this year. I mean, you look at his splits, his metrics. You look at the hype, the buzz this offseason. you look at the history of Trevor Lawrence and how he loves to throw to the middle of the field, guys like Christian Kirk and Evan Ingram and Parker Washington at the end of last year. So I'm not expecting that to change. I mean, whatever you want to look at, it says like Parker's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I like him flat out over Brian Thomas, like we have in this draft. That's becoming less and less of a hot take, but I
Yeah.
really like stand by that.
I mean, yeah, where is Parker Washington going to be going in drafts by like early September? I mean, like it just feels like it's going to continue to rise. So it might feel like a reach now, but yeah, it's not going to feel like a reach probably in a few weeks. I mean, at least if the market is smart about it.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to shout out for in your guys' drafts, especially if you get like especially if you start like 3 running back and 3 receiver, because there might be like a nice follower for a receiver for round 8, round 9. It seems like, at least how I'm looking at the board normally. I actually kind of love going like Jalen Hurts round 7. I like late round quarterback as well. But when you have like Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, like these guys like that, I mean, I don't know about Joe Burrow. I know Burrow is like phenomenal, but if I get Hurts or Daniels in round 7, I just feel like that's like such a glitch. Like you're potentially like he's just an objectively an elite QB. I mean, like he just had one down year. It's not like he was even that bad, and you're getting him this late. Like I mean, it's a pretty nice discount. He used to go round 4 every time. Around like 3 one year. So, I do really like starting. Whatever, just like taking a quarterback in this range if he falls.
Yeah, and I'm on the clock here. Just took QJ, so I'm continuing
Oh yeah.
the hipster draft here. But I mean, it's not just about being trendy. I mean, I really love these players. So, and then I got another pick here. So let's see here. I have 3 running backs, 4 receivers. I can kind of go any direction here. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a tight end, but I don't know if the value's there. I think I'll go Makai Lemon. I'll kind of swing for the upside of a rookie receiver here.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I do have Devonta Smith, so I don't know if I would. I don't know if I love that pair. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think both could be productive, so we'll take it.
Fair enough. Yeah. I see a new guy in here. Or actually, wait, I don't know. Maybe you were in here before. Psycho, let us know. Half PPR, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 2 flex. How much more important are running backs versus wide receivers? Okay, yeah, there's some research on this. I wish I could actually like reference the actual like article or whatever. Maybe it was Ryan Heath. He basically like in start 2 wide receivers, equal running back points from running back in the wide receiver position. Running back points are I don't know if it's like much more valuable, they're more valuable. Now in 3 wide receivers, that's where it kind of balances out. So that is a build where you could justify kind of like being a little less running back heavy to start. But it is half PPR though, so I think I don't want to like say that changes everything. I don't think it really does, but it does make especially some receivers. It makes like some running backs a little more overpowered. So I would say I don't think it like really changed too much for me, to be honest. Any thoughts there, Dan, about the 3 wide receivers versus 2 must start? Half PPR.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think if you're going from 2 receivers to 3 receivers, it definitely places a greater importance on receiver. Because like with 2 wide receiver, I feel like I can really kind of fade the position to some degree. Whereas with like 3, like you just can't ignore it. You can't just go like too crazy on the running backs with like every other pick or.
Like, I mean, you just take a look at your draft again. Like, they don't need to care about the names here. I mean, they can flip these names for anyone they want. I mean, you got cranked 5 wide receivers out. This is pretty standard in a draft, so you could still go start 3 running backs or whatever. You know what I mean? In any order here, and you can still get a nice draft. It's just you won't be elite at quarterback or tight end or whatever. So you have to go late round. So you can definitely. But I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to have a little more depth, and like you're probably picking receivers maybe a little more often if it's start 3 wide receivers. You don't want to just like completely fade the position entirely. And with the half PPR, I'm going to place a greater emphasis on running backs and a greater emphasis on good offenses and players who score touchdowns. Like think Devontae Adams, Mike Evans. I mean, both good red zone targets, guys that score a lot of touchdowns, and they're on good offenses. So like guys like that. So yeah, I think the combination of like half PPR where that emphasizes running back and 3 wide receivers, which emphasize receivers, those 2 things kind of balance each other out a bit. So I think like the main takeaway is get players on good offenses that score touchdowns, because touchdowns matter more in a half PPR,
Yeah.
because a higher percentage of a player's weekly points are going to be their touchdowns versus like catches and yards.
Yeah, like Devonte Adams and Mike Evans and stuff like that are a little more interesting in that format for sure as well.
Yeah.
Especially needing 3 wide receivers. So hey, I hope that helps psychos. And again, like we're gonna be making videos for different formats, like in streams and everything. So yeah, make sure you sub and yeah, and also yeah, join the Discord. Like we'll
Yeah.
answer any questions you guys got, especially when you guys are going to draft. Again, we have a new service for if anyone is interested. Like we can either help you draft, like it's up to you. We can just flat out draft for you if you want. It's like a draft buddy. We do it in Dynasty startups. We're also gonna do it for redraft. So
Yeah, basically you can like call us anytime. We'll like be on the phone with you. We'll be on a video call. We can text you, whatever you prefer.
yeah,
But yeah, we'll be by your side throughout your draft, making sure you crush it. So yeah, it's a really cool service, and yeah, we've done it a couple times in Dynasty, and it's been a blast, and
it's been
people
awesome.
really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, like especially for because redraft, it's like a quick draft. Like we could probably set out again. I mean, there's always a chance that maybe one of us can't make it, but chances are probably one, if not both of us, could like literally just like sit in a call with you, like a video call or a voice call,
Yeah.
and like literally like draft with you,
Yeah.
if you want. If you want. Like want to draft your best team, we're also gonna work on like a free draft guide as well. So gonna be more focusing on like targets, avoids, stuff like that, and just strategy. Of course, we've been mentioning we have a whole video tomorrow as well. That kind of will definitely get you more in tune with the strategy that we want to be doing this year. So
Yeah, and if you
keep an eye
want
out
to
for
take
that.
advantage of the draft buddy, if you want to hire me and Blake to do that, just send us a DM on Discord, or you can even just like post in Discord and say like, "Hey, I want draft buddy," and like we'll message you and set it up.
Yeah, because we're just like starting this. Like I know that like some channels do it and they might cost like a lot of money. Like it might literally cost more than like the buy-in for the league to do it. Like we don't even have like a set price. Like we might just do it for like $20. Like I mean just something just like honestly like just like basically like, reward the first, especially for the first like 5 people that do it. Like we'll do it pretty cheap for you guys if you guys want to have an assistant, because we appreciate you guys supporting us, and also like being one of the first one to try out these services, right? It helps us as well. So
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we're excited to do more of these, so yeah, we would love for you guys to take advantage of that.
yeah, audio sounds good. Shadow says that's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for letting
Um,
us know. Good to
yeah,
hear.
exciting. Dan's got an official professional mic, so we're sounding crisp. And obviously, yeah, from the people that were here last year, I mean, just go back to a stream last year. Hey, there were
Oh
good
God.
streams. Like they were fun streams, but man, the production value is so much higher now. It's insane. Like mics, cameras.
Oh
Shout out
yeah.
to Edson for helping us. Edson met with us, and we first started getting a little more quality
Yeah.
content going after that.
Oh, that's right. I mean, yeah, Edson gave us some just great advice. I mean, I think probably the biggest thing, it wasn't even like so much like all the specifics of it, but it was just like a good wake up call that like we definitely had to up our production quality and like pay more attention to those things. Because yeah, we just really weren't taking like that stuff like that seriously then. I mean, we had so many other things to focus on, just kind of being new to YouTube and like talking on camera and like all that kind of stuff. And we were just mostly like focused on the content. We weren't thinking about like the audio and video quality and like was the light good on our faces and that kind of thing. Although I should have been, because I am a photographer. You'd think I'd
Yeah.
be focused on that more. But Blake, I was just looking at I found like a couple of old videos from like basically like the first off season that we started the channel like 2 years ago. Like Andrew was in the videos. I mean, this was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ancient. And oh my God, like the thing that struck me is like, yeah, the audio sounded horrible and even like worse than I would have expected. And then on top of it, like my face was just like completely dark. It was just like all shadow. I'm just like, oh my God, like what was I thinking?
Yeah.
Like you didn't even make sure I had a little light on my face. So it was bad. But hey, you got to start somewhere. We definitely have come a long way since then.
Yeah, definitely came a long way. Yeah, happened quick, and yeah, again, Edson gave us some good advice, and then once I started doing the sleeper channel thing, like that's when it really had to take off. Like I couldn't I couldn't be like making crap like content.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I gotta uphold,
Some kind of standard
professional.
there. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's really helped. Our channel here now,
Yeah, yeah,
being
for
able
sure.
to learn some stuff and yeah, invest some more. I mean, again, making some money is like helps invest some actual like money into the channel. Of course, basically we're just like doing it for free, and except for
Yeah.
like the services that people basically like buy off us. So
Yeah,
and
I
we
mean, yeah,
provide.
we've made a total of $60 in like
Yeah.
the 2.5 years since we've done this.
Yeah,
So,
we're down. We've lost money on the channel, easy a couple hundred
oh yeah,
dollars.
just buying the mic and like the stand for it and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, we had
But
like some
hey,
subscriptions. Like
yeah, yeah,
we're
for sure.
down.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah,
We're
that's
paying to
why
give you guys fantasy
that's
content.
why we need you to smash the like button and subscribe and everything, because if we could actually grow the channel and like, hit 1,000 subscribers and keep that momentum going, we could actually get monetized and start to bring in a little money. So that would be really
Yeah.
nice. So, but yeah, up until now, basically just been doing it for the love of the game. But
Oh
hey,
yeah.
like we wouldn't mind making a little change along the way at some point here.
That's
So
one
help us
thing
out.
that's one thing you'll notice here. We're purely in for the love of the game.
Yeah.
So
Anything else is pretty much a bonus, but this is just
yeah.
so much fun to do.
Yeah, no trash talk to the big channels. Of course, everyone started from the love of the game, but
Yeah.
as channels get bigger, I think you could argue that like effort, and in detail, it gets taken away. There's that passion, in like the true like fantasy advice and all that stuff like that. Like no, like we're in the trenches, man. We play in like 20 plus dynasty leagues.
Oh yeah.
We're playing redraft. We're doing all these mocks. Like and you're Mr. Auto Draft again.
Oh God.
And
Did it happen?
yeah, did you pick Spears though?
No. Wait,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's not showing that on my phone. Wait, who picked Spears?
You
Did I auto? Oh, good
Like it
lord.
didn't auto until your second pick, which was weird. But
Okay, you see, now I thought it was just like a desktop thing. Like my phone wasn't even like my sleeper app on my phone wasn't even showing me the
Oh.
updated draft board. Like it said that like I wasn't on the clock for a few more picks. So okay,
So
what
weird.
the heck? I mean, I like Spears and Purdy, so I guess I'll take them.
yeah, let us know if you guys are having some issues here in these mocks, like with your phones, in computers or whatever you're drafting on.
I don't know if it's
Gowan, what's going on here? Like, I mean, it'd probably a troll pick in round 12, but I mean, I'm sure you know that Jaden Hagen's tore his ACL. I have to assume it's got to be a troll one. I'm hoping. If not, I gotta make sure.
If not, breaking news.
Yeah, not great. I'm sorry to tell you, man. Your mock draft team here is cooked.
Right, right. Yeah. Thankfully, it's just a mock.
When did Stribling get taken here? Did he get picked?
I'm not sure. I've been too focused on the conversation.
No, I
here.
got auto. All right, whatever.
Oh Lord. Okay, yeah,
take
we're
it.
both Mr. Auto today.
man.
Hey, it's tough, drafting and talking and trying to catch up on the live chat, and yeah, it's a lot to multitask.
I was like typing in Stribling, but he wasn't popping up. But I swear I haven't seen anyone pick him yet.
Was he there or not?
Nah, I think he did get picked, but I just can't
okay.
find him.
Oh yeah, Camex got him.
Ah, of course he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you took him around 7. That's why I couldn't find him. Okay, yeah.
There you go.
That explains it. Oh, Nahal. I guess you haven't been checking the Discord, but it says, what do you mean the sleeper channel? Like, I'm running the like sleeper dynasty channel, for the last probably like 2 months or something. So, yeah. I mean, hey, Dan's got his mic. Expect some Dan over there now too.
All right. Hey, anytime you want me on there, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna get some start sits going on over there too. I'm gonna try and bring on some guests. I think I had Data Driven Dynasty. Levi said he'll make it work because he's normally busy on Sundays, and might get some Stan on there too. Again, he lives in what is it like? What is it, like Amsterdam or something? Or, Holland or something?
Holland, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere in Europe there. Yeah.
So we'll see, but of course, we'll get a nice mixture, and I mean, obviously, we'll be doing lots of start sits here. So, but if you want to join me on some start sits on the sleeper channel, of course we can.
Yeah, we'll definitely be doing the start sit streams pretty much every Saturday night. I mean, that's the plan, anyways. Just like we did last year. Those were a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely make sure you tune in Saturday night. And hey, maybe if we hit some like goals, yeah, maybe even some Sunday morning. Although I guess we'll be competing with Sleeper Dynasty. So that that could be interesting. So
Yeah.
you might have your choice of me or Blake on Sunday morning, but yeah, we'll see
Oh,
what
okay.
happens.
Yeah, but we can just merge our streams, like
Hey, that could work.
because I think you can do the collaboration,
Oh,
So that's what I'm
that'd be
saying. We could just
amazing.
collaborate
Hey,
and
perfect.
do it together Sunday
Perfect.
morning.
Yeah.
We don't have
Yeah.
to battle each other. In the
Okay.
morning,
Yeah. I mean that could have been fun too, but hey, I think we're better together. So
Yeah. So yeah, that answers your question. Hopefully there, Nahal. Okay, I'm missing some comments here though. Okay, so Scott says he's gonna doing a high stakes league in Las Vegas in 3 weeks. That is sick, man. I wish
nice.
I wish you the best there. I mean,
yeah.
tell us some more about that. Like, is it like FFPC? Is it something else? Like what's
Yeah, let us know like what the buy-in is and yeah, what first place wins. Like, but that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then Kamek says, yeah, Flock guys charge a lot for the draft thing. Yeah, I know that like people charge a ton, and that's kind of our advantage. Is like
Yeah.
like we'll again we're talking about the love of the game. We'll give you everything they'll give you and more. We might not give you a fancy blueprint or something, but we'll
Right.
give you some fun stuff and some great advice and content and.
Oh
hopefully
yeah, I
help you
mean
win
like
the
when
league
I
for much
when I
cheaper.
helped when I did like the draft buddy with Nick and like Listener League 3. I mean, I spent like hours with him on the phone. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, like, yeah, we will definitely give you your money's worth.
Yeah, Eli's not in here tonight, but it sounded like Eli really appreciated when I did the Dynasty startup buddy with him. And again, I was just trying to give him every like little piece of advice I had over my Dynasty career. I mean, I was giving him waiver wire TED Talks, so no stone was left unturned there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
You're right. I want to take Chig. Like, why is draft grayed out here? Oh wait, am I not on the clock yet?
You're long gone here, pal. You're
Oh, good lord, good lord.
Draft's almost
Okay,
over
I can't talk in draft. I'm terrible.
Yeah,
But
we
hey,
need you as a
I got
commentator.
McMillan and Knoll though. How did the auto draft know I liked him? I didn't even have
wow.
him queued. That's crazy.
It's just yeah.
It was
lucky
meant to
you.
be. It just knows me at this point.
Lucky you. Wow. Okay, now that we're getting like the draft's full, you guys are just drafting too good now. Now we don't have there's no freebie picks here. I mean, I'm sure if I scroll down.
Oh, I didn't even get
Freaky
I didn't
now.
even get a tight end. I was wanting to draft Chig. I didn't even get a tight end. So
Yeah.
guess we're hitting the waiver
Get
wire. if
ready
this
to
was a
learn
real
Hunter
league.
Henry, buddy.
Oh yeah. Hey, this is that like break glass in case of emergency. Like
Dalton Schultz.
where's Dalton Schultz? I need you.
100%.
I'm sorry I ever talked bad about you.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, Shadow Ranger. Sorry, I missed your like we were getting distracted. I've seen your comment here. It's 527 first you have in a 14-man PPR Dynasty League. Hold
Sweet.
or trade for stars. Gonna need a little bit more information for that, and don't worry, we'll answer quicker. Yeah, where's your team at, basically?
Yeah, let us know like what worthwhile players do you have on the roster right now? I mean, obviously we assume like a lot of your value is tied up into those first and picks in general, but yeah, let us know what you're working with in terms of like the roster right now.
And what do you have for seconds, right? Because a big
Sure.
thing, Dan and I own a lot of firsts. A lot of people come to me looking for my first, and the first thing I'll tell them is like, hey, maybe like, when we're in season, there might be a deal kind of thing, but if I'm going to send picks right now, it's actually going to be seconds that I'm going to be sending. I'm going to be sending seconds for players that I think can really impact my lineup.
Mike Evans, those type.
Yeah, Swift, guys like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
QJ,
it's guys that I'm not going to like...
QJ. See, QJ would be a perfect buy for a team like this because he's young, he has the potential to increase in value, and he should be productive. So, yeah, those would be like the perfect kind of players to buy. But yeah, you could even consider some of the older ones, but I think you could kind of pull off that quiet contending strategy that we like in startups. I think you could kind of like turn your team into that where basically you have a ton of firsts, but you still have like a competitive lineup. I mean, that's basically the goal and the dream.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go over a couple. Hey, comment your team number here, and we'll rate your team or do a quick review. Well, again, there's multiple people, so like we'll have to go very quick. And maybe we can do another one again. Let's see what I'll just set that up very quickly. But make sure you guys are subbed if we're answering any questions for you guys. Obviously, we're pretty bad normally at like telling you guys to sub, but obviously helps us a ton. Again, we're building up momentum for the season here. I would appreciate that a lot if you guys
Yeah,
could.
absolutely. And hey, we're at 14 likes. Thank you so much. So appreciate that. If we get one more, we will officially be doing the Listener League Chop League. So hey, I got my hopes up now. So yeah, let's make that happen. Just need one more like here.
Which Mr. Scott, Mr. High Roller said he will be doing, or he wants to do a listener league. Now we might do a redraft and a chopped one, but we're for sure gonna do the chopped one, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, what's the like goal for like a true redraft? Set your lineup listener league. I mean, I feel like that's got to be pretty high. I want to say like 25 likes. We'll do that.
25, and we'll give anyone in here a spot that wants it. So
all right,
make sure you guys get us up to 25. Yeah, again, make sure you guys sub. Like again, we're gonna be streaming fairly often. Like I mean, really, like the goal, Dan, here should be probably gonna be trying to stream as many nights as we can here as the season's coming up.
Yeah,
we want to answer a lot of questions for you guys. Make sure you guys are good to roll.
Hey, and also, if you just want to help the channel in general and, help the algorithm and everything like that, when we have a new video that comes out, you don't even have to watch it, just turn it on and like let it play all the way through. Like the algorithm will love it. And like, you have no idea like how much you'll be helping us and like our YouTube stats and like, it's so good for the channel. So if you want to, help our channel grow, make our dreams come true, like, you don't even actually have to watch the content. You just play it.
Just put it on for the love of the.
Yeah, just put it on. Like you can mute it. You don't even have to like listen to what we're saying.
Yeah. Who would want to hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just click.
But hey, if you want to listen, you definitely be getting some good advice.
Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure we answer things before we go through the. Again, if we're doing the reviews, just keep leaving comments and we'll go through them when we can. In the hall, the channel that collab with Dynasty Price Check on. We've done collabs here. You've seen probably with Dynasty Price Check on this channel, on Sleeper, on his channel. Stan's a good friend now. The channel, doing a ton of stuff with him. Also trying to set up, maybe like a weekly thing. That's I want to see if we can get some like weekly episodes going on this channel, on Sleeper, stuff that you guys can tune into every week and know is coming. To help you guys out. And Scott does say, he goes, FFPC tight end premium buy-in is 2K. Whew.
Oh, wow. High roller. I love it. If you win your
league, you take home 5K. But also, okay, what's going on with that? Like, obviously, there's got to be like that's got to be like the main event. Like that's got to be the main event where there's like the bigger.
Yeah. Then there's some kind of like
million or whatever.
Yeah, there's some kind of like sprint or whatever, and I assume there's a much bigger prize somewhere down the line there.
Yeah, let us know. That's got to be the main event, Scott, right? I never drafted, of course, but obviously we've seen people doing it.
Yeah, I've never done a league on like FFPC or NFFC or whatever the heck they're called. But it sounds like fun though.
No, I was saying it would be really fun to get like a video of us doing like a 4-man split, like not for the main event, just for like the cheaper or whatever. Like it would be like $100, but it would be super fun to like do something like that.
Yeah.
As long as I'm sure it would be fine. I don't think Sleeper would be too bad about that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if
it would be fun to do like a poor man's version of like a high stakes league, $200 buy-in or $something like that,
Their like non-main event is like $350 maybe, something like that. So again, it's possible. It'd be. I was thinking about that. It would be a lot of fun. Okay, so keep dropping comments and let us know if you want to get in the Chop League. Now that we're about to get there, I see 14 likes. Make sure we get up to 15, and we'll do that chopped, and we'll write you guys down in a Discord channel to make sure that we have you locked in. Okay.
Yeah, and my new life goal is to get into the Flock League someday. That would just be like the ultimate. I mean, they have $200,000 of prizes. First place gets $100,000. Like, I need to get into that league. So like, I might be going to Austin for that, Flock meetup like every year. Maybe eventually I can talk my way into it.
Yeah. Maybe getting Zach and stuff on the channel, or
see that's why we got to grow the channel.
You guys better like this stream right now.
Exactly. See, like, because like I was just going there as a fan. You know what I mean? Like I was nobody there, but like if we get the channel bigger, all of a sudden I'm going there with a little bit of street cred. Like I might actually have a shot at getting in the Flock League. So you guys got to help me out here.
Yeah. No, exactly. So, okay, let's do some quick team reviews here. Ratings. We'll try to give a rating for everyone here. Execute says rate, and Execute was Purdy. He did say that first. So let's do him first. Um, okay, so okay, I love this. I love this like hero running back build. Actually, I love that. I know Dan, you'll like the price. I still like the 6'3" Henderson. That's a cheap Henderson. I know there's definitely question marks, but I think that's a really fun running back room. You still get like 3 awesome receivers. You get an elite quarterback and elite tight end, basically. Or what I would say is like a potential elite tight end. I love this draft. This is an easy 9 for me. The only thing I'll say is that like I don't want to pick on your late round picks, but I think there's probably a couple different players I would have taken there. I know we were drafting pretty efficiently, but I love that draft.
I think it looks pretty solid. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Henderson, but I guess that's an acceptable spot to get him. Interesting that Ramondre goes with the very next pick. I kind of have a soft spot for Ramondre. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure which one I might take Ramondre and redraft because, like, he'll probably start the season faster, and then I can trade him for Henderson plus if I even still want Henderson at that point. Not crazy about the Golden pick, or the Cooper pick.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about those receivers down there, but
Yeah, Lane's okay
really
in the
good.
12th. Samson is fine.
At least
Mike
he's shooting for
Washington's a good
upside in
pick.
those picks, though. Like we can't blame him for if he likes those players. Like he's at least doing it right, right?
Yeah, I just don't think that the probability of those players hitting is particularly high, but it's somewhat subjective, of course. But yeah,
yeah,
overall, I mean, I think the build looks pretty solid. So yeah, I think I give it a pretty solid grade. Like, I don't know, I'd probably give it like 7.5 or 8. I'm kind of a tough grader though.
yeah. No, I think it's a 9. Because there's that. We actually look at the receivers that were available.
I don't know if
It
I
was
love the
tough.
Abuka. I don't know if I like the Abuka pick either because that hearing the toe injury makes me very nervous. So I'm not crazy about that pick either. So that's why I'm being a little tougher on it.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean that's just a pretty. I don't have too much opinion on that tier. My opinion is really the guys at the back, like
I would
Burden
I would
and
much
Garrett
rather
Wilson. I
have
really like.
Javante Williams, even Devonta Smith, although I know he's been dealing with a hamstring. Certainly Garrett Wilson. Like I would take all those guys over Abuka given the injury.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like I'm more of a fan of your
Yeah, but
draft.
I do love the start of Amon Ra and Chase Brown. I mean, like you couldn't pick like two more rock solid, like safe in a good way
Yeah.
picks because like you do not want to lose your draft with those like round 1 and round 2 selections. So I think you hit a home run there.
Yeah. Joseph has been picking. I think he's been bouncing around, but I think he's picking out of the 4. That was correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh,
Joseph,
and
I believe you picked out of the 4 the first draft that we
I
did.
have to say, of course, I love the Jadarian Price pick. I mean, I just
Oh,
absolutely love Jadarian Price. And oh, actually, wait, you were the one that got Garrett Wilson. So yeah, there were definitely some good things about this draft too. Just didn't want to be all negative about it.
yeah, yeah. I thought that Garrett Wilson pick was awesome.
Oh yeah,
Puka, even though he kind of like took him a little earlier, I still think it's an awesome pick though.
yeah,
Puka, Bowers, Rice here for start for.
that's a fun start. And then even ETN Judkins. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, we were talking about this one a little earlier. Yeah.
yeah, I really like this. I mean, even like Brian Thomas, I'm not like the hugest fan of, but like 6'9", like I think I can work with that. I don't like DK Metcalf. Like, I mean, he's like basically off my draft
Yeah.
board. I just hate DK Metcalf at this point. Dobbins is fine, although I think I might prefer a wide receiver there, but I know running backs drying up. I like the Concepcion pick. Don't mind Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Mahomes is fine.
I,
Yeah, I mean, overall, I'd say this is a pretty solid draft.
I gotta. I don't know what it is with the 7th round. That's always gonna be my critique here,
Yeah.
Joseph, is that you just switched Sutton into Metcalf. So like clearly you got a type
Oh,
here. If there was like a fades at the receiver position, it would probably be Metcalf. It would be Sutton, for sure. Those two guys, and they're like 100%. Yeah, like I think you gotta go QJ. Like if you want a veteran guy, like go Diggs over them. Honestly, I know that sounds gross, but like I mean, I just have more confidence in Diggs personally. I suppose if you're really high in Metcalf, then you could justify that. But I think you got to shoot for some more upside there,
J-
like QJ or something. So,
trust me, just take QJ.
yeah,
QJ is an absolute home run there in the 7th round. Like,
yeah,
do not even think about it. Just trust me. Thank me later.
yeah.
I'm telling you.
If you want to draft like again, I suppose Metcalf could be the wide receiver 1 technically, but like he just was that last year and was completely mid. Like at least like draft like Jordan Addison, yeah, or QJ ahead. So yeah, I don't love that, but 8-9 Dobbins, you at least get him late. I think it's like a low swing pick, but
Ceiling,
for
yeah,
your build though, I think it's fine because you need a third running back, or you're at
right,
least gonna want one. So KC, I like that pick. I like the Cyrus Allen pick. So
yeah,
ultimately, I just really like this build. How you brought home it's a very tough thing to do. The basically zero running back here in this economy.
yeah.
And I think you brought home pretty well. It's just there's probably a couple picks I don't love there. I would go Marv over Brian Thomas personally. I think Brian Thomas is gonna have a very tough time this year. I know that can be a bold take, but yeah, I just made a short on it. He's got like the toughest wide receiver schedule. I think he's basically just gonna be like Alec Pierce is kind of like my like assumption here.
Yeah.
In fact, you might almost like want Alec Pierce if he ends up being healthy more, like possibly.
Yeah. I'm a little more positive about Brian Thomas, and I'm not. I'm never going to worry too much about a schedule. I mean, our
It's
perception
Dan,
of the schedule is going to
Dan,
change so much. I don't care. I don't care.
Dan, I'm talking like literally every single top corner, every single year, and he's a perimeter player that's gonna have a 19-yard A dot he had last year. It's so bad.
But
Like,
is he always going to have the top corner on him? Like, probably
yeah,
not.
yeah, dude, he's gonna have Patrick Surtain. Like the one of the worst corners on the list is like Sauce. Like, it is insane his schedule, man.
But I mean,
Every top corner.
defenses play a lot of zone. Some cornerbacks just stay on one side of the field. Like, it's not like he's every game he's going to have the top corner shadowing him, every single snap throughout the entire game.
No, of course. I'm just saying he's going to be a very like untrustworthy player. It just you would want to hear like not that's his schedule.
I mean, I don't think it'll be because of the schedule, but I'm a little more positive on him.
Yeah.
But of course, I mean, I'm team Parker Washington. Of course, I mean, I think
Of course,
the
yeah.
market is at this point as well, pretty much.
Okay, yeah. I'll give this team a 7, Joseph, simply because like just because probably more like the player takes. I think you brought it home pretty well. That might seem a little harsh because I do think ultimately you don't want to go 3 running back or like 3 rounds without a running back, but I kind of think you made it work. So I think like a 7's like a fair I don't know, like rating for not loving some of those picks.
Yeah. I'll give it an 8. I like it a little better than Blake, but yeah,
Yeah.
there are some things I do a little differently. Like Trey Harris kind of feels like a wasted pick. Yeah, I'd have to see like what other players are available after, but
there's no one in the final round.
I mean, I'd rather have Pat Bryant. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Like, is Pat Bryant available? Like someone like that.
Yeah.
Like, they're just other players. Like, I'm sure if I looked on waivers right now, I could find a dozen players I'd take over Trey Harris easily.
Yeah, but directionally, at least he's. I mean, kind of like same difference. You know what I mean? At least he's kind of taking a young second round.
I mean,
guy,
but Pat Bryant like has some steam. You know what I mean? Like he could overtake Cortland Sutton. Speaking of him,
Yeah.
Trey Harris.
I think Trey
and
Harris is
like
actually hurt right now.
There you go. I mean, I liked him as a prospect, but like I have to admit that like it's not looking good right now.
Okay, let's go to team 8 and be quicker here because we got the cut up there.
Yeah.
Okay, Gowan. Yeah, again, like the 1-8 Cook. I don't know if you were asking us earlier. Moonbound. Someone was asking us about 1-8 HM. Maybe we were trying to play it out with him. Again, we're gonna be Cook and again probably Genti. I think I'm Genti over Achan, but again I'm not too settled on those running backs. But Hampton 205 is nice. So Flowers 308. I do like Flowers in this range, but I don't know. 308 Flowers just doesn't feel right to me. I know you're a bigger fan, Dan, but
Yeah, that seems a little early, but I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, let's look at like some of the players that like went after T. Higgins.
it's just that big tier receivers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess whoever you pick there is gonna kind of feel like a reach.
But
That's
Javonte
why
Williams, I would rather go Javonte Williams and
see,
then
yeah. Obviously, I picked Javonte Williams in this draft, but like you
Kenner's
could have had him. But that's kind of why I've been taking Javonte Williams. Like when I find myself in the late third, because it's just like even if I've already taken 2 running backs, it just feels good to have like 3 stud running backs like that. And I can kind of just forget about the position until like really late. So that's just the kind of the way I like to do it since receiver feels a bit flat. But I do love Flowers, so it's certainly not a bad pick.
Yeah, no, for sure. By the way, like here's the if you guys want to do it on our mock, I'll leave that link there. Oh yeah, Camex is already in here. I'll leave it in the Discord as well. You gotta make sure you guys join the Discord if you're not in. So yeah, and then yeah, we were talking about we don't like Sutton. He's basically a huge fade for us. So, and I think we said that about round 7. Like, and then Tony. So you do have a couple players here, Gowan, Moonbound. There's a couple of players here for sure that it would be like pretty much hard fades. I know that Pollard 8.5. he is technically a starting running back. I won't even like ding it too much because it's like it is 8.5 Pollard. It's like a full round behind ADP, so that's not the end of the world. But there are guys like Jordan Addison for this build I would much rather have. Just being realistic, and Down's a fun pick. Herbert's a nice QB1. I like that. Kincaid's I would go Fannin over Kincaid personally. I wouldn't. I think that's like just for ADP. That's high on Kincaid. He's more of like maybe a round 9, round 10 player. So I figure I mentioned that. Just so you don't draft him in round 7 if you don't need to. What do you think here, Dan, for a rating?
Yeah, I get it's like a 7.5. I think it's pretty solid. Obviously, we know Jaden Higgins tore his ACL, so definitely make sure you don't take him. I like Naylor with the last pick. He was featured on our video today. Check that out, like cheap buys in Dynasty. And not crazy about the Sutton pick. That feels early for him. I mean, Odunze I haven't been like crazy high on, but I mean, 508 seems fine. Kyren, I'm a little skeptical of because I really am a big believer in Corum. But
I like that value on Kyren though.
That's still pretty good value. Getting a really running back that projects to get a good amount of touches and probably goal line carries and a really good offense. Tough to really argue with that. So I think it's a pretty solid draft.
Yeah. I actually think that Kyren pick might be one of his best, despite not loving Kyren.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be rough on him here. I'm gonna give him a 6.5 because I don't like the Sutton pick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go. There's just a few things. Like I would maybe tweak a different player here or there.
Yeah.
And I don't like Sutton. Yeah, I don't like Pollard, but good value on Pollard. And then Kincaid just like an ADP reach, and I don't particularly love him, but he's okay. There was some stuff I liked here though. Downs, Herbert. So here's the thing. I like the roster construction. I thought the roster construction was fine. I would swap those players out basically for other guys. More of a player take. Thing. Okay. Who's next here? Team 2, Scott, Mr. High Roller, goes, thanks to Camex, gets the 102 Gibbs, triple the wide receiver, and then gets Monty. So, good draft here. That's kind of looks familiar from those earlier mocks, right? Getting those rapid receivers, getting a Monty, Drake May. Overall, pretty good build. I'm not like a massive fan of Corum, but you got 8-11 and you need an RB3. There's no other better option there, really. So it's like, I'm fine with that. Again, unless you want to go for like a 5th receiver, but Gainwell is kind of the same thing. So I don't mind over your build because you already got 4 receivers, and you took like 3 really early. The big thing that's going to stand out for me is I'm very anti DJ Moore.
Right.
At his cost here, again, I mean, I guess if you compare him like McLaurin and stuff like that, you could talk me into him. The Burden's the big one. Now, again, if you're taking DJ Moore, that probably means you don't like Burden. Like that would make sense that you don't like Burden if you're taking DJ Moore. I don't know. DJ Moore to me is more like a round 6 pick, if that makes sense. Like he just has been really inefficient. So
I don't even know if I would take him there.
I don't think I would. Yeah,
I'm personally really down on him.
I would take Parker Washington over like pretty easy.
Oh, easily. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate taking Parker Washington in the 4th if you have to. Hopefully you don't. You can play the ADP game. But I really like the first 3 picks. I mean, of course, Gibbs is just an absolute stud. It's awesome being able to pick early and get him. And Pickens and Olave, like that's pretty rock solid there. I love the David Montgomery pick in the 5th. Like what a great value that was. Yeah, I like going Corum and Gainwell. Like I'm really high on both those running backs. I think they're, you can start them in like if you're desperate, but like they also have that contingent upside. And I think there's like a scenario in which each of them could lead their backfield in fantasy points this year, one way or another. So I think those are both really sneaky. Like Goddard as my tight end, fading the position. Like that's really nice. I don't think you need Mark Andrews. That kind of feels like a wasted pick. Just roll with Goddard, and there's always the waiver wire. I'm not crazy about Jennings. Flournoy is kind of fun at the end there. I guess Godwin's fine in the 7th. Don't hate that. But my main gripes are with DJ Moore and Mark Andrews. Like, those are probably my 2 least favorite picks. But other than that, and then I mean, I don't know. Drake May in the 6th. It's hard to argue with it.
That's fine. Like,
it's fine. But I don't know. I'm just so set on fading quarterback. But that it's tough to get mad about that. That is pretty good value. So I can't quibble with it too much.
Yeah, I won't blame anyone for going for Drake May 6'11". It's a fine value. It's kind of a part of a range, like a part of the draft where you're not like, I don't know. I mean, again, there's nice receivers there and stuff like that, but I mean, what's the difference? Like he could have taken, him or Hurts in round 7. Like I would like that, so it's not too much difference for me there. I basically like this team overall. Again, I think there's like it's just like player take stuff. It's like, unfortunately, Nico goes out there. He must not like Neighbors. I would personally be Neighbors and Rice over Pickens and Olave.
Okay.
Obviously Rice, there's a bunch of stuff going on there, but I would, I was super happy to see Neighbors 305 in my build. I thought that was kind of insane. But yeah, the DJ Moore one's gonna mainly be the big one for me. But I'm gonna give you a ace. I mean, come on, high roll. I'm gonna grade you hard here, but I'm gonna give you a 7.5, and it's mostly gonna be because of the DJ Moore. And again, a couple picks I would have swapped, and that's just gonna be the case for every draft, right? No one's gonna have the same rankings or preferences as me. So I mean, overall, I think this team structure is like really good, though.
Yeah, I mean, obviously these ratings here are very subjective. Don't take them too seriously. But yeah, I'd give a 7.5.
Mostly just for fun and
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'd say it's a solid team, 7.5.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We can agree. And then okay, Cam X at the 101. I'm immediately gonna say, what are we doing with Stribling 701? I mean, hey, we can all get behind some Stribling. Yeah, Cam X, you're in that draft where I got him like the final round. Now, of course, you're not gonna get him final round now, but. Take him in like round like 11 or something like that. I don't think you need to take him higher than that. So I'm not, again, it's a mock draft, but definitely don't do that in a real one. Really fun start.
I was just gonna say, I love the Trevor Lawrence pick at 812. That seems like pretty good value. I'm just really high on him this year. Yep. So yeah,
I don't think that is good value at all. By the way,
Really?
I got him around 11. I'm not just saying it because it's one league. I got him around 11 in the other league, but like,
wow.
It's just like when you go through the quarterback ranks, like look, he took him ahead of Dak and Dart. Like those guys go ahead of every time. Herbert goes ahead of every time. So really, I think he could have got Lawrence right here at 10-12. That would be the earliest he would need to take him. So
yeah, maybe.
And if he doesn't get him, then he gets like Justin Herbert or something. By the way.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right though. I just really like Trevor Lawrence this year, so I can understand like the urge to reach on him. But yeah, you're right. I mean, like it is incredible like how late in a normal year like that should be a really good value for Trevor Lawrence. But I guess I'm even forgetting like just how crazy it is this year, where you can just like so fade it and still like end up with like Purdy and like what is that? Round 12. I mean, it's really insane.
Round 14. So
that's insane. That's insane.
So, I mean, I get what you're saying. Like I like Lawrence, but. You just wait. You don't make the pick. You probably went round 12. So
I'm just used to like, and in past years that would be a great value on a quarterback that I like as much as I like Trevor Lawrence this year.
There are at least
you're right.
15 to 16 quarterbacks I would feel phenomenal about being my quarterback one.
Right.
And so if I don't get like basically Hurts or Daniels in round 7 or something, then I'm just automatically just waiting and I'm letting the draft room pick between like.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. I gotta take back the compliment. Yeah, but I just was forgetting about just how crazy it is this year. So you're right. I mean, my preference would be to win the flex, as we've been saying throughout the stream.
Hey, Camex, it's gonna be a good thing you get the you won the draft review here because I'm giving you a bad rating here, man. I mean, what are we doing with 3 tight ends through 9 rounds? I mean, obviously you're just trying something here. Like Burden's your wide receiver 1, and then Stribling's your wide receiver. This is like a 3 at best.
Oh my God! All right, Blake, you are not holding back, but hey, we always call it like we see it here.
I mean, he won the giveaway. I can't be too nice here.
All right.
He's already got lucky.
I mean, we'll highlight some positives. I mean, Bijan. I'm not crazy about Love with the high ankle sprain at the 212 there. I mean, McBride's fine there. Don't mind Burden. Love the Swift pick. Yeah, you don't need another tight end after you take McBride early. So, yeah, you shouldn't have been picking Kraft or Pitts, in my opinion. We'll okay, I mean, I kind of like Shakir and Shaheed, Trey Tucker. So there's some good things here, but, like, I'm going to give this, like, 5.5.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a lineup that you can't even, like, I mean, you got, like, Shakir, I guess, or, like, Shaheed in your side. So, yeah, it's just...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't. Oh, he was assuming tight end premium. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's not tight end premium, but I get what you mean, though. If it was tight end premium, then I'd feel much better about your draft, of course.
Okay. I mean that. Yeah. We'll let you.
I'll let you off
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't give you a fail. Like we'll give you an incomplete. We'll let you retake the class.
Okay. We did 110. Did we get through everyone? I think. Oh, wait, Max at 109. Okay. Mr. Max value is wide receiver Max in here. Gets his Cook anchor. Gets Stevenson's the RB2. So like that's not a bad. I think like desperation. That's probably him and Warren are also solid RB2s to kind of get in that range. Um, Four wide receivers that are pretty nice there. Although that's an interesting AJ Brown there, Max. I'd be interested to hear what. I mean, I know
Oh
AJ
God,
Brown's phenomenal, but I would go London over him. I would.
easily.
Yeah, I mean, I would go Jefferson. I'd probably go Nico Collins, but that's probably a toss up. Again, like I kind of think of AJ Brown as like a back of the second kind of guy. So calling your number on Brown there, and then yeah, the rest of the stuff I'm pretty good with there. Jonathan Brooks, good value. I know you like Reed. I would go Addison over Reed, but and I think as a Reed you can push down the board and like especially in a draft like this. I think I got him around maybe 9. Maybe he doesn't fall back to 9-9, but some fun picks here. They keep Mitchell around 10. I think I did him the other mock. So, what do you think here, Dan? Coker around 11. You like that?
Oh yeah, I like Coker. There are definitely some good picks here. I like Ramondre and Jonathan Brooks back to back there in the 6th and 7th, filling out that running back room on top of James Cook. So, and then yeah, even you add in JCM, in almost the 10th round, Keaton Mitchell, Marshawn Lloyd. So yeah, some fun upside swings there. So yeah, I like the running back room overall. And then heck, I mean, we know you're loaded at receiver. I'm fading AJ Brown this year. I mean, I don't know, we'll probably cover him more fully in a video. I don't want to get like too deep into it here. I really like Romeo Dobbs this year. Maybe that's part of it, but also AJ Brown seems like the decline has started a bit from, what I've observed and listened to people talk about it. People more knowledgeable and smarter than I am. But I love T. Higgins. I mean, I think Waddle's pretty solid value there. Of course, I love JMO in general. Jaden Reed, I don't mind that there in the 8th round. Coker, of course, I like. Yeah, overall, I feel like it's pretty solid. I love that you faded tight end. You get Jawan Johnson in the 1309. That's really sweet. And then, hey, I mean, Malik Willis, like a man after my own heart here. Love me some Malik Willis in the 14th round. That is amazing. And yeah, just drives home the point of like fade quarterback this year. Like I mean, we're assuming this is like a 4-point passing touchdown league. Malik Willis could run for 1,000 yards. Like he could easily finish as certainly a QB1 this year, a top 12 quarterback, if not better than that. So, yeah, I love that. So yeah, overall, I think it is pretty solid. I'm going to give this like an 8 here. I think it's a pretty
I
solid
was thinking
team.
an 8 as well. Again, there's always going to be the player take differences.
Yeah.
A lot of picks I like. Some picks I actually really don't like. Again, like I get the Bill one, but like I'm just like nah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have taken JCM there either. I mean, it's fine, but like, I mean, you could have Romeo Dobbs there. I mean, even owning AJ Brown, like I easily would have taken Romeo Dobbs over him.
I just think like Jonah Coleman over him easily.
Even Alec Pierce, I'd take Alec Pierce over him, even with like the injury, like Denzel Boston. Like, I think I'd rather have a receiver there, or just maybe like a running back with like higher upside than JCM. Like maybe, I don't know, more of like a true like handcuff maybe. Cause like when are you ever going to start JCM? You know what I mean? Like you have 3 running backs ahead of him. Like you're probably.
Yeah, like JC, because I mean you just get a nice handcuff in like round 14. So yeah, take something else there. Take a quarterback, whatever. Like take a tight end. Yeah. I guess there's probably not any like there.
Well, even just like a different running back. Like I mean, let's look at like more of like a I don't know, even like a Tyler Algier type or a Manungai or a Coleman. Yeah. Like I would have preferred any of those guys.
Though, like his RB2 spot's not like set, so maybe he's kind of thinking
like maybe okay, he might be hedging a little bit there. So I guess I can see that since like Brooks maybe isn't the surest thing, even though I feel very confident about Brooks and I feel confident about Ramondre, but I kind of get what you're saying.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll give him an 8 as well. But here's the one thing I'll ask Max here. Obviously, Max knows what he's doing, but I like the Malik Willis pick, but I mean at this point, like why aren't we just taking Bo Nix, who's finished QB7 2 years in a row? Gets an addition in Waddle. I mean, hey, you can get a stack as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess let me know. But here's the thing. Like, I mean, you could just roster like both of them. You could pick off, I guess, Malik Willis off waivers or something like that. I guess if you drop like Marshawn Lloyd or something.
He must really be confident that Willis is running for that 1,000 yards. Yeah. So I gotta respect it. Yeah. Like I as much as I love Malik Willis, I would certainly take Bo Nix over him, even in a 4-point passing touchdown, because like Nix rushes the ball as well. So. But hey, can't fault Willis too much here. I mean, I love him too.
Yeah, like I like it, but I would just want another quarterback as well, and just kind of fill it out. Okay. By the way, let's get a grasp on if we're gonna do another draft here or not. I know it's getting late, people are
Yeah,
heading to
I think
bed.
I'm gonna be signing out soon because it is 1:30 here where I am. I like
Okay.
to get a little sleep. But hey, we hit 16 likes. So we hit the like goal of 15. So we are officially doing a Chopped Listener League. So that's pretty exciting. So thank you everyone who dropped a like. Really appreciate all the support, and yeah, I'm excited about this league now.
Yeah, yeah. Again, leave in the comments if you guys want a spot. Again, in the Discord, you should probably be in the Discord if you're gonna play in the Chop League, just so we can like give you the
Yeah,
everything easily. It's gonna be very
yeah,
hard to like.
yeah.
You have to like
Definitely
add us
join.
on Sleeper instead. So just
Yeah,
make sure
join
you're in
our
the
free
Discord.
Discord. Yeah, the link's in the description. Totally free. Great place to talk fantasy football anyways. So yeah, definitely join it, whether you want to be in the Chop League or not. But if you do, there is a Listener League channel in our Discord, and that's just a great place to post. Just say, hey, I want to be in the Chop League, and we'll get you in there.
Yeah, exactly. A couple things here. Going through the yeah, we're really behind the chat obviously because we're doing the reviews.
Yeah.
Um, Flock. Yeah, Jinxie got in there. Dan probably doesn't know who that is, but
Well,
big
I
streamer.
definitely, was hearing a lot about him that he's like a big, what is he, like a Twitch streamer or whatever, or something like
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah, big streamer.
but yeah, he wasn't there at the meetup. He had the that other guy like in his place.
Davis. Yeah,
Yeah, Davis. Yeah.
yeah. Jinxie's a huge guy. I mean, he's gonna be doing wonders for the fantasy community.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Uh,
Hey, that's good for the industry. So hey, that benefits all of us.
yeah, comment Jinxie if you're coming here from a stream. But when do you team 8 pretend Higgins isn't there? Wait, I'm not even sure what that meant. Oh, a T
Whose
Higgins.
question is it?
No.
What about Higgins? What's the question?
I'm not too sure what he meant on that one. Moonbound. If you're in here, you can clear it up on the T.
Okay.
Maybe T Higgins. Achan, Cook, Taylor, Hampton,
Oh,
Barkley.
Blake, he was just saying when you do team 8, pretend that T Higgins isn't there. LOL.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then Achan, Cook, Taylor, Hampton. Yeah, Quinn Hughes is probably not here. We didn't answer his question earlier, but if you want some ranked, Taylor, Cook, Achan, Hampton, Barkley for me, and you're probably Cook over Taylor.
Yeah, I would say Cook. I might say Cook, Hampton, Taylor, Barkley, A-Chain.
Yeah, and then Joseph says, yeah, he's not too high on Mech. Okay, yeah, Joseph, I think he signed out. But he said makes sense. Not too high on Metcalf or Sutton. Yeah, I just avoid those guys completely.
Yeah, and he also says, thanks, guys. It was a fun one tonight, and hope to join more future streams. Yeah, thanks so much for coming out, and yeah, look forward to seeing more of you.
Yeah, Camex, to say the least, I'm seeing your comment. That was a very interesting draft from you, man. So, yeah, that's
hey, you got our true opinion. So
yeah, you're playing in a 2 PPR tight end premium.
Oh yeah, I mean, if this is a 1.0 tight end premium, you crushed it. I mean, I give you a 9.
Oh yeah, and sorry, like Hawkeyes. I saw Hawkeyes was ready to get in there. I should
nice.
type that in the Discord. We ran out of steam. Okay.
I guess Camex is too used to Dynasty with the tight end premium, but yeah, you really don't see it too much in redraft leagues.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Shadow. Sorry. Can you put your comment? Okay, you said let us know about your Dynasty League. I'm not seeing a new comment, but I could just be missing it in the chat because like I saw the 527 first thing, but if you were wondering about that, give us a little more information on your team, like maybe who's like type a few players out. How many? The big thing is like it's 14 teams, but how many starters are there? That's very important to know.
Yeah.
And are you contending? Are you not?
Give us like the full scoring settings. Like, I mean, we assume it's like
premium.
super. I assume it's super flex. Is it a full PPR? What's the tight end premium exactly? Give us all the details.
Yeah. Okay. So,
but yeah, you could definitely post that in the Discord. Like if the stream ends and you don't get a chance to type it out, just put it in our Discord somewhere, and we'll definitely get to that.
I found his comment: Burrow, Stroud, Darnold, Love, Dobbins. I'm gonna assume that's Jeremiah Love, by the looks of it. So Dobbins is RB2, Marv, Jamo, Odunze, Rodriguez, bunch of rookies in 4 seconds over the next 2 years. Okay, so that's a pretty good start for us to start answering. So
I mean, considering you have 5 first, like that's not a bad roster there.
Yeah, so the big thing here is like, do you send the first? So let's do a little bit of math here too. Let's see if he. Okay, wait. He says 3 flex, 1 super. Okay, so that probably means like 2 flex with 1 super, 2 receiver, 2 running back, 1 tight end. So quarterback. So I'm thinking it's like a start 9 total starters. Shadow, just by doing the math there. Just I guess you can confirm that just to make sure. 1 tight end, and yeah, Jeremiah. Okay, so going off a start 9, unless you correct us. So you have Burrow, Stroud, Darnold, Love. Yeah, 14 teams. So that's good to have 3 quarterbacks. The one thing I would say is like, honestly, when you got a team like this, I'd be interested in honestly seeing if you can get a starter for like Darnold or Stroud. I'd rather keep Stroud, even though I don't believe him really like at all for fantasy. But I'd still just like rather have him. I mean, heck, like I'd see if I could flip him into like Baker Mayfield or something like that. I'd just be much more of a fan, like if you want to contend, having someone like him. Darnold, I think, going to be very inconsistent, like he was last year. I mean, again, I suppose he could be better. He literally just won the Super Bowl, though, so I don't really know what the ceiling is for him in Seattle there beyond what he did last year. Yeah, within maybe a point or two difference. So yeah, I mean, obviously you need a running back. Your receiver room is pretty good, though. You get nice 3 receivers. The issue is like I don't know that they're going to score you a ton of points right now. JMO, Marvin Odunze is a cool receiver room though. So you didn't even list a tight end, so I mean, I'm gonna assume your tight end's not good. So, I mean, damn, we're looking at this team right now. It's a good team for having all those picks.
Yeah, I would say like send a second for QJ. Send a second for like DeAndre Swift. You add a couple players like that, like now you might have a chance to compete, and you still keep all your first. So and you stay flexible. And if you end up contending, you could move some of those first in season to even upgrade further. Or if it doesn't work out, well, hey, you still got all your firsts, and you got some players that will still probably have value next year. So yeah, I think that's the best approach to go with the year.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna answer Owen's question real quick. Welcome, Owen. It says thoughts on Tony Pollard for redraft. Not gonna be a big fan of him. He's probably gonna be one of the worst picks on the board unless you're just like desperate for running back and he falls behind ADP. He's kind of like an early 7th ADP right now. I just don't like it at all. Again, like I get why he needs to be drafted there. I think you can go like receiver, tight end, quarterback, such a better value. But I mean, basically, just like don't have him on your board. It's like short answer.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be higher on Pollard this year, but I don't know. Like Cam Ward had that bad preseason game. It was just kind of a reminder of like what we should have already known, that like the Titans probably aren't going to be very good this year. And Tajay Spears has also been having a good training camp, and they've been throwing him a lot.
Yeah, draft Tajay Spears later.
Yeah,
he has a way higher ceiling. If anything happened to Pollard, Tajay Spears catches the football. So
yeah.
I actually think he's a pretty good player. So
yeah, we assume we're talking about a full PPR league. So yeah, at cost, like Tajay Spears seems to, he'd be my Titans running back to target at cost.
Yeah, so hopefully that answers the question. Again, Owen, if you're new here and you sub or join the Discord, we're gonna be working on for targets and fades. Like Tony Pollard would be definitely a fade for us. We're gonna come up with a draft guide, a free one. So make sure you sub for that. And yeah, if you got any other questions, we'll answer them for you too.
Yeah, we also have a great video that's coming out probably tomorrow morning, definitely at some point tomorrow. Basically, like how to win your fantasy league this year, and just kind of a all-in-one comprehensive guide of like everything you need to know packed into like one 40-minute video. So definitely look out for that.
Yeah, and we even briefly talk crap on Tony Pollard there too, so to sell you even more and who to pick instead. So yeah, definitely check that out. Okay, so Shadow, back to your Dynasty team. Says it is start 9, and then do you trade up the wide receivers or trade for RBs with those picks? Yeah, so you're just going to want to be very careful, Shadow, with this team. The biggest thing I would say is don't force it, but you should be very active looking for deals, right? And what you're really looking for is, can you get into contention with like fair deals? You don't want to overpay when you have all that leverage with those firsts. Obviously, you want to contend if possible, especially as a start 9. It's not like that hard to contend in a start 9, just in terms of like, if you get a couple hits,
players,
you at least have like a lineup. You know what I mean, to give yourself a chance.
Right.
I would say the best things that you could try to do, because I'm in a similar situation with an orphan, the no pun intended league, Dan, where it's like I have J.K. Dobbins as my RB2 as well. Don't feel good about it, but I'm just trying to see if can I get Rashad White for very cheap? Can I get,
Right.
um,
Oh,
you know,
you gotta watch
Swift?
our video. This is perfect for you. We just put out a video. 24 players to
Yeah,
buy for dirt cheap production in Dynasty. Basically, players that are worth a third or less, but we think could be productive this season, or have a high probability of being productive. Like, watch that video. Pretty much like any player in
yeah.
there would be a good target for you just for a dirt cheap buy. I mean, that those are exactly the kind of players you want to be getting here.
Yeah, exactly. Watch that. Like once we end the stream, like that like
Yeah.
you could consider. I know it's gross. They're terrible players, but
Right.
like to the eye. But we made one like that last year, and we had a ton of success.
Yeah.
Like finding some really gross guys that were good in your lineup.
Yeah.
So,
But if you do want to spend a little more, but not quite a
yeah,
first, which is exactly what we're suggesting here.
QJ,
Um,
Parker Washington.
yeah. If somehow you can get Parker Washington without actually sending a first, like send a second and like a nice throw in. If you can somehow do it, it'd have to be a good throw in. Like, don't get me wrong, Parker's not cheap right now. That would be like the most expensive I would go, but don't send a first for him.
Yeah,
But if you can throw a second around, if you can get a player like QJ, or I really like Romeo Dobbs this year as well, Swift. I
yeah.
mean, maybe even like Michael Pittman type, maybe for like a 28 second or something like that. See what you can get done, but yeah, look for an owner in your league that's like willing to move maybe some of their veterans.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are some players I would be targeting.
Yeah, Diggs, Godwin, Mike Evans, just some names again. Like they're all going to
Oh, and
cost
you'll need a
different
tight
prices.
end. So yeah. I mean, I'm thinking
Here's
like Dallas.
Laporta.
Oh, here's Laporta.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
just
Then
he
you're
just
set.
helped you.
Never mind. Yeah, you're good then.
So yeah, be creative. Again, like if you're in the Discord and you got questions, like we'll be happy to help you and answer
Yeah.
some questions there. The big thing is there's not just like one answer. What should you trade the first? Like if there's a really good deal for your first, like we got Lab McConkey for like a contending team's first straight up. Dan and I like a co-managed team. Like we'll take that, but like are you gonna get that? We can't just suggest you to do that because like just in terms of like that's pretty unrealistic normally. You see what's out there though, right? You might have another deal out there like that where we saw James Cook get moved for a straight up first in the league, which doesn't happen
Yeah.
anywhere, of course.
Yeah.
But like you just never know what's out there. So trade the first if it's a good deal, or it's a player you really like, and hopefully it's a late one. So uh, again, the Discord is gonna be the best way to get a better answer and feedback for you.
Yeah.
For sure. Jonah's welcome.
Yeah.
10-man, fifth pick. Puka is going to be available. Take him. Does that mean CMC is gone? That's going to be very important. No, but of course, Dan will, he likes James Cook. I'd be Puka over James Cook though, easily. So you could talk to me maybe in a JT, but I'd still be Puka. Even though I want to start running back, I'd still take Puka at that point. I think his worst game last year was like 15 points per game. So we want to go running backs early, but in a 10 team, you're gonna have a running back fall back to you in the second round. So I think you can make it work. But what do you
Yeah,
think?
you
Dan?
definitely could. Yeah, don't hate the Puka picking a 10 team, but when in doubt, I'm still probably just taking running back. So I'm probably going like Cook or Genty there, and I think my favorite's Cook.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna be CMC / Puka, but just because structurally, I don't think it's as important. I think you're definitely
Yeah.
like the math will literally say you get at worst Derrick Henry come back to you, and then you can still get I don't know, like Javonte Williams or Jeremiah
Yeah,
Brees Hall.
I don't think you can go wrong with Puka there in a 10 team. So yeah, I have zero issue with that.
Yeah. I mean, Puka, like that's the one thing. Like we don't want to undersell Puka or Jamar Chase. They're so
Right.
good. It's just in a 12 team
yeah.
league. Like
Yeah.
you need to at least consider a running back over them. Simply, well, number one, Puka might get suspended, but number two, it's not easy to get a running back in that 3 or 4 slot, as you can see literally like right here. In our mock draft, 3-3 had to reach on Scatabo, and 4-9 ETM was a good deal, but normally you're not getting that. So
Yeah. So Blake, would you still take CMC if he was available there in a 10 team?
oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm taking CMC,
Yeah.
but actually, you know what? I would consider just going Puka. I mean, Puka's got injury issues and the suspension. If it was today, I would go CMC. If it's before the season and he's not getting suspended,
Yeah.
I would definitely consider going Puka simply because I know like there's going to be running backs down the board like in a 10 team.
Yeah.
Especially that second round pick. I think if you can get a running back in the first 2 rounds, you can talk me into a Puka round 1. I'm a big CMC guy though, so I know not everyone will be feel comfortable with it. So I would for sure take him right now. So yeah, let us know if you got any other questions, Jonas. Thank you for joining. Again, sub will be doing a lot of streams, start sits throughout the season. We'll answer anything you need. And then Quinn, welcome. Question for you guys: I have pick 7 in a 10-team league, full PPR. Should he trade down? Okay, to pick 5 for the first 2 rounds.
I think it means trade up, right?
Yeah, clarify what you mean there, Quinn. Should you trade down?
Should he trade from 7 to 5? Trade up essentially.
But for the first 2 rounds, what is that?
Meaning, like, he would send his first 2 round picks for the guy who's at 105, his first 2 rounds. So he would basically be getting 105, and what would that be? 208.
Yeah. Okay. We'll probably have a good answer for you here, Quinn. Now, if you really want CMC, then I guess you could do it. But here's the thing. Again, we're dropping a video tomorrow on this, and you want to be more on that later part of the draft in a 12. Oh, it's a 10-team league, though.
It's a 10-teamer, yeah.
Ooh, okay. So that would be like the 206. So.
Oh, right.
I mean, my answer would be I would probably do that because I think in your league, I'm just going to, like, there's a very good chance that the 206, you do have the last running back, at least in Derrick Henry if you want him.
Right.
But, Dan, you probably want to keep the 107 and the 204, it would be from a 12-team league's perspective. So you get, like, Cook, and you could get, or, like, for you, you could get Cook, and you get...
Yeah, I mean, I guess based on the players that I like and, like, where they would fall, I guess that would probably work better, but I certainly wouldn't have an issue with it in a 10-team. I still think you could, like, absolutely make that work if you make that trade.
Yeah, so the answer for you, Quinn, is going to be, like, who you want, right? Because, he's, Dan's a big Cook guy. Yeah. I would take McCaffrey, and then I would take JT, and then, Cook's obviously, like, close behind JT there. So, if you don't really feel too differently about those guys, especially with Cook, you definitely stay put. But if you want CMC specifically, especially, like, you just stay put, and you just take him, and then you might have one of these running backs that you probably want following you. And if you don't, that means you have Justin Jefferson following you, or, like, CeeDee Lamb or something like that, which it could be worse. So, I mean, really, the answer, is going to be kind of in your hands. Do you want McCaffrey or not?
Yeah, and Quinn confirms. He says, trade up, correct. Trade up, okay, that's what we thought. So, that is what we would each do. And then let's see. Sohn says, feels like the first time in a while, it feels okay to wait long on quarterback, right? Oh, my God. Like, I mean... I can never remember a year where it was easier to fade quarterback and just take one of the late rounds. I mean, look at the mock we just did. Like, you still get, like, Bo Nix in, like, the last round 14.
Yeah,
so it is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, and that's not, like, normal, but you might see that with just a different quarterback every time because, again, we have...
It's not far off, though. I mean, even if you had to settle for Malik Willis, like, I don't hate that in the last round. So, like...
Yeah,
it's so easy. But, I mean, even, like, like, Brock Purdy goes in, like, the double-digit rounds, and...
Yeah.
I mean,
Trevor
you're still
Lawrence
getting
normally goes double digits,
right. Exactly. You're still getting such a good quarterback. So you absolutely have to fade quarterback unless, like, you're playing in a league where it's like start 6 or maybe start 7. You'd probably put a little more emphasis on getting a better quarterback. But, like, short of that, fade quarterback.
Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, again, I'm open to taking round 7. The big names are gonna be Daniels and Hurts. Or heck, if they're in round 8, even better. But. And Jackson Dart, of course, I'm going to be open to personally. I mean, round 9, I love that. That's an awesome pick. But unless I'm getting a value on those guys, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Trevor Lawrence. I'm waiting for Bo Nix. I'm waiting for Herbert, Purdy. I mean, again, Kyler, Willis. There's a lot of them. There's so many of them. Yeah, it's a great year to go late quarterback. Again, even when you go late quarterback, you're still kind of going elite quarterback, it feels like.
Yeah, and he also asks, like, how we feel about tight end. He says there's a few blue chips from the 4 to 7 range. Doesn't seem awful. Yeah, I definitely don't mind getting, like, a Tyler Warren, a Sam Laporta, maybe even a Harold Fannin. I think maybe I'm a little lower on him. Even, like, Tucker Kraft. Like, I definitely don't mind those guys in that range. So I think if, like, one falls to a value where if, like, your favorite one, like, falls, like, past your ADP or something, like, sure, like, feel free to snatch them up. But for the most part, I think you can fade tight end in a similar way that you fade quarterback. and you can still end up with like Dallas Goddard late, Juwan
Yeah.
Johnson late. Definitely don't mind that. So, I would only take a tight end earlier than that if like one falls at a value that you just feel like you can't pass up personally.
Yeah. Also, how I'm playing it too. In this draft, I get George Kittle in round 9, and then I would just rock like Dalton Schultz or like some random
Yeah.
guy off the waiver wire, Brenton Strange, in case of emergency, right? With George Kittle,
Yeah.
because it's a risky pick, but I will just figure it out in the waiver wire. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't really matter to me. But Harold Fannin, yeah, again, and in Laporta, if they're there in like maybe mid to late round 7, I'll definitely consider them there. Again, a lot of good receivers in that area too, so generally quarterback and tight end we're waiting on for the most part.
Yeah, and someone says that Kraft was money until he got hurt last year. Yeah, absolutely. And maybe he starts off the season a little slow, but like
Yeah.
I'm pretty optimistic about Kraft. And I mean, there's definitely a chance he's like a borderline league winner like down the stretch. I think he'll be awesome again at some point sooner or later
Yeah.
this season. So yeah, definitely love him as a player.
Yeah, no, for sure. And KMX says, I guess this chop league should be soon. Yeah, I mean, I want to make it fair to any of the guys. Hopefully, people were actually joining the Discord from the stream
Right.
that wanted to be in. I'm praying they did. We'll probably what we'll do, KMX, is we'll of course get you in there, and anyone else that said they want to be in there, I'll have to go through chat again just to make sure, and we'll probably just kind of reserve spots just for now, just to make sure. I mean, heck, maybe like if it gets to a point, because again, I'm sure we could fill it up pretty quickly. Maybe we gotta start like giving away spots on the stream or something. And then because we can do a draft on stream another time, I think it'll be a lot of fun. We want to make sure everyone gets a chance at a spot here. I suppose rather than maybe just filling it out right away. What do you think, Dan?
I'm sorry about what specifically. I was looking at
I was
something.
saying because we'll probably only do one chopped league, so I'm just saying rather than
Oh.
like filling it immediately,
Right.
we could
Like give
try
spots
and,
away, have some fun with it. Yeah.
yeah, we can kind of give some spots away in the chop league and
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
uh,
Yeah, we'll think about it a little bit. It's getting late. I better sign off here. It's like 2 a.m. But yeah, it's awesome having everybody in here tonight. Thank you so much for all the likes, all the support. Like, I'm really stoked that we hit both those like goals. So we so appreciate it. And yeah, just as a final reminder, like, yeah, definitely drop us a like on the way out if you'd be so kind. If you enjoyed the stream, if you want us to, and if you want to encourage us to do more of these, yeah, all the support really goes a long way. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone that dropped a like, subscribed, and yeah, really looking forward to this chop league. So yeah, we'll definitely be putting that together soon.
yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and again, we'll be streaming basically as soon as possible here. We'll let you know in the Discord.
Yeah, sounds good. And we will see you guys on the next one.